You can do whatever you like.
Great. Hello, my name is Phil Collins. and I feel sudio about being Conan O'Brien's friend.
Okay. Hey, welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, joined by Sona and Matt, my chums, my amigos. I was in New York recently doing some taping for the pod. I was solo. I missed you guys.
Oh, we missed you too.
Yeah.
Not that much, but I missed you.
okay.
I did miss you.
Take
It's
it
better.
back.
We weren't invited, just to be clear.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Okay.
There's not a lot of flights that go from LA to New York.
So
We looked
many.
into it. Very.
Hourly.
I don't think so.
Oh, it is.
It's once a month, I think. But anyway, not a lot of airlines, not a lot of service between those two major hubs. My point is that at one point, and I don't remember what it was because I don't remember things, but one of my happiest, I tend to make people laugh, but one of my happiest things ever is when I can make Adam Sachs, when I can catch him by surprise with something really insane. And I don't remember what it was. I did some bit, and it may not be repeatable on the air. Yeah.
It is not repeatable on the air.
Yeah, okay. It's not repeatable on the air because I say I say insane things.
But I'm thinking about it now. I'm tearing up.
And he started laughing. And what's great about Adam Sachs is that he's someone who's always kind of in control, and he's very good natured and he's sweet. But twice, that time and another time, I've made him laugh where he can't stop laughing. And he holds his hand in front of his mouth. And I took a series of photos.
Oh, wow.
And it's him.
I haven't seen these.
You haven't seen these?
No, but I have a very vivid memory of what you're talking about.
It's this.
Oh, yes, I know this look.
And then he can't stop, and his hand always goes to his face, and he covers his mouth as if he was beaten as a child if he laughed. And
I was so out of control that in this moment that I was sitting in a chair and I leaned over and I slapped the floor really hard, and I don't even know why. I could not control myself, and then I ended up.
You'll have to tell me
again.
after the pod what it was, and I'm sure it was something that cannot be repeated.
It's really funny. It cannot be repeated.
I'm a terrible person, but I think you're such a good guy that sometimes if I come in with something that's completely insane and not tracking, I can get Adam, and that makes me super happy because when it does happen, it's rare. It's like spotting this, there's this creature in the woods that's only been photographed once. If I can get him, it's really satisfying.
I feel like there are certain people on staff you hone in on because they don't give it up to you that
One
easily.
of your two children.
Yes, one of my two children, also Samantha Curry, who works on our digital team, won't give it up to you too easily.
Love Samantha, and Samantha will just stare at me and say no, and nod, shake her head no slowly.
Yeah.
And I'll say, come on. She'll be like, no.
And I see you working harder to just try to get something out of her.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's this fine line between disappointment and joy. I love I'm like a fish on a hook. Like, I've got to try and get Samantha. I'm not getting Samantha. If I really got her, it would terrify me.
You're like a comedy masochist.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I am. I'm drawn to the one who is, no.
Yeah.
And she's really good. She's a very good straight person. She's just like, and also I'm sure she means it, but she's just like, nope. Nope.
I think I laugh a lot. Maybe I don't.
No, you laugh a lot, but you don't
completely
lose it. And to get you to lose it to the
Yeah.
point where you're banging on the floor with your fist, and then it becomes, I think that was the day I interviewed Martin Short, and we had such a spectacular, and I love him, but I walked away from that building across the street from Rockefeller Center that day thinking, I really got Adam today. Not thinking about Marty Short, a comedy icon who graced me with his presence. I'm like, I really got Adam. I got it. Hey, you guys, I got Adam today. Who's Adam? And who are you? Stopping vendors on the street. I got Adam. Would you like some of this chicken? No, I don't want your chicken. All right, well, we got to get into it. We got a lot to do. My guest today is a hilarious actor. He's a comedian, a magician, mind melder. He's lovely. He's a force. He's a force in the industry, and he's a good friend. I'm thrilled he's here. Flula Borg, welcome. You're Flula Borg.
Please.
You're an international man of mystery.
Oh, the bag is out of the cat.
No, it's the cat is out of the bag.
Oh, that's how you say it here?
That's how we say it here.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, yes. You and I have done many things together.
13, yes.
We went to Berlin together.
We did.
You toured with me. I'm going to say this up front.
Say it.
I love you.
I love you as well.
I delight in all things Flula Borg. He's a delightful fellow.
Yeah.
We can't get enough Flula. You are such a funny fellow. I don't even think you're aware you're funny. You're just representing your upbringing, your country.
Yes, just human beings, Homo sapiens, Flula Borg. How are you guys?
We're doing really well.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
It's wonderful to have you here. As always, you were dressed, and I know we're a podcast, but you can go and check out the video. You dress unlike anyone I've ever met. Always mit the fanny pack.
Ja,
that's
mit
German for with.
Yes.
Today's is you never double up on a fanny pack. I never see the same fanny pack twice. We've discussed this before, but this one looks like it's made of molybdenum, the most powerful metal in the world.
Yes, it's part of the periodic table of elements, of course. This also, if you have something in your tooth, you have a tooth in your mouth, a tooth in your thing, you can check it in my fanny pack.
It's very nice. It's like a mirror.
Yes, on the wall. Who is the one with food in his mouth?
Oh, very nice. And so that's very useful. And of course, you always keep important items in your fanny pack.
Absolutely, yes.
What do you call it in, is it Austria? Where you're from?
Where I am, my originations?
Yes.
I'm German, yes.
Yes.
I'm the...
I know Austria is different. I think of it as all the same.
Oh, yeah. It all looks the same to you.
Well, it does. I'm sorry. You go to one, they go like, do you want a strudel cake? And then you go to the other one, they're like, we'll have a strudel cake.
Okay, that first one was Austria. The second one was Munich.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but when I'm in Austria, I think I'm in Germany. And when I'm in Germany, I think I'm in Austria. And if that's offensive to people out there, I apologize. I'm American. We're an ignorant people.
Yeah.
And if you wish to disagree with me, you can swim across the Gulf of America. Find me, and we'll straighten this shit out.
Oh, wow. Shots fired at who? No one knows.
No one knows. No one knows. It was a gun with blanks.
Oh, okay.
You are from Germany.
That's correct, Conan.
And what do you call the fanny pack in Germany?
I call it a fanny pack.
Oh, okay. I wish it had a fun name like a Gleibenhaube.
Oh, the Gleibenhaube is actually how you repair flat tires.
Ah,
yes.
Very nice.
But if you'd like to, you may call it a Bauchtasche.
Bauchtasche.
Yeah, which means a stomach pocket, which sounds like, what's a kangaroo have?
Yes. Say it again for me.
Bauchtasche.
Now say it backwards.
Hausgut.
Yeah, nice! There's nothing he can't do.
Well, you got very German when you said,
Yes.
oh, nice!
Nice!
Yeah.
Fit the backwards.
That was a very Stuttgart accent, just saying.
I'm just saying. I stole mine from Dana Carvey, who probably stole his from a comedian in Stuttgart.
Yes.
You're also wearing...
What?
I want to talk about, I don't know what to call it. Would you
Just
call it a
say it.
sweatsuit? What would you guys call it?
Tracksuit? It's
Tracksuit.
like a barbed wire
hatched
tracksuit?
Yeah, it's very strange
amazing.
looking. I mean,
Yes.
wonderful looking.
This looks like if I swallowed an EKG.
It's great.
But it's of Usain Bolt. Very, very systematic and low levels.
Yes, very systematic, low level, and
Yes.
it appears that you're in good health. You work out a lot, Flula.
Is this true?
It is true, because I shook your hand in the hallway.
We did do this.
And you crushed my hand, and the carbon in my body became a diamond, which I plan to sell.
You should sell
I'm
this.
going to sell my right hand.
May I buy it?
Would you say?
May I buy your right hand? Not for inappropriate reasons, Conan.
I might need it back, if you know what I mean.
I do as well.
Yes, because of masturbation.
Yes.
How do you call that in your country?
Masturbation?
Yeah.
Schnatzel.
A schnatzel?
Yeah.
You say I need a little time with the schnatzel?
It's time for it's Schnatzel side.
Yeah, I'm going to lock the door and have some schnatzel.
Why lock the door, Conan?
Well, in case someone walks in and goes, Gotten Himmel!
That's the only thing that works for me.
Okay. What? So now some guys like to be walked in on.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I'm just telling.
No, I know. Okay.
What do you mean I know?
Why are
I
you telling
know.
her?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Matt wants to know
Matt,
that too.
do you like being walked in on?
Are you kidding?
Well, I don't know. With
Does
Kesha,
does
you
a
were
pope
pretty quick
wear
to
a
walk
big-
in on her when she was in the bathroom.
God.
On a
Nappity
recent
dappity.
podcast.
Wow.
Never walks in. We've had, all these other people on. Never walks in. He had an axe he took to the door.
That's true. Are you a walk whore or a walkie? I know.
Exactly. Do you like to be walked in on when you're doing it? What is it called? Steibi?
Schnatzel.
Okay, schnatzel.
Yes.
Stevie.
To be clear, that is what I call it.
I call steibe, I thought was when you do the nipples.
When you rotate counterclockwise and clockwise around your own areolas.
Yes, depending, unless you're an Australian, you go the other
Then
way.
it's the other way around. Yes. Southern Hemisphere reverse it.
If you do it enough, you get Radio Free Europe.
And blisters.
Listen, you and I have a certain something which should never be released into the public.
Agreed.
Bad.
Are we
No.
recording this?
No, I hope not.
Ah,
This will
wonderful.
be destroyed. Matt is giving me the signal that none of this is being recorded.
Not a bit.
And Eduardo is erasing as we go.
Yes.
Great.
He just keeps pushing delete.
Delete. Thank you, Eduardo. Thank you, Matthew.
Yes.
Matthias.
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 Matthias. Yeah. The TH is just a T for us.
Do you have Germanic descent at all? Are you
No, but I took 2 years of German in high school
das
and
stimmt.
watched a lot of World War II movies.
And I took a
that
German.
counts.
I took a German out for 2 years.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Is that- I'm trying to be clever. Is that a clever thing?
No.
I don't think so. I'm looking to the judges, and no, it wasn't.
Well, thank you again for taking me out for 772 days.
Oh.
You and I, we've traveled around. We have a good time together.
Yes.
You're a wonderful, funny performer.
Okay.
And I think you bring a fresh perspective because we are in a time in this world where people are suspicious of people from other countries.
Really? I thought everything's going great. at the
Yeah,
moment.
okay. Well, I have you on because I want to say, look, these people from other countries, they can be quite wonderful and delightful. And that is why I love to travel the world, but I also like to have world travelers come to me.
Come to you. It's much cheaper. You do not have to worry about time zones.
And also the food.
Yes.
I can't, the Wiener Schnitzel, it's too much.
You don't like it. You need your
No,
chip.
I like Wiener Schnitzel, but it's when every meal they say, would you like our special Wiener Schnitzel? And they act like, yeah, we just had that 9 days in a row.
Well, listen, you must go 10 days every time. That's the rule. Double-digit Wiener Schnitzel, then move to the pommes.
You're a delightful fellow.
As are you, Conan.
And I did seriously want to ask you about your workout regimen. In the past, you told me that you worked with this guy who just, I think, beat you with a leather cord or something. It sounded very masochistic, your workout.
Yes, this is Paolo Mascitti. He's a shame-based trainer. He's from Italy. Yes, we share an Axis history, but neither one of us was involved.
So, okay.
Yes.
And was that your posting looking for a trainer from the Axis?
Yes, must be either Italian or Japanese. Sorry.
And not having been involved.
Yes,
That's
correct.
important.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if they were involved, they'd be like 110 years old now.
Yeah, and very wonderful with the cardiovascular. If
Yeah,
they're still
very.
alive. Teach me your tips.
Do one push-up, and then they fall over.
Done.
Your workout sounded intense with this gentleman.
Well, it's very, very verbally abusive.
Mm-hmm.
And so this
And you
is-
like that
Oh.
because you're very self-hating.
Yes, I need all of the negativity. I turn this into positivity. It's like when you put a battery inside of a flashlight.
It turns it on.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
If the battery's outside, what does it do?
It does nothing.
It waits to be inserted
Well,
into your mag.
okay.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, mag light.
No.
In this metaphor, Paolo is the battery and I am a large metal stiff flashlight.
He energizes you. He fills you with light.
Like that rabbit, yes.
Yes. And okay. Good God. I don't know what to do.
Yes.
But you, as a result,
Uh-huh.
I've seen you without your shirt on. We won't talk about that.
Let's
But
not
we
talk
actually
about
have
it.
footage of it
We-
from our travel show to Germany.
Oh,
And
yes.
the ladies, their eyes fell out of their heads, and some of the fellas. You look like you've been chiseled by Michelangelo.
Oh, wow. Which turtle is that?
No, not the turtle, the great
Oh,
sculptor.
he's with the stick.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Oh, he had
Okay.
the small knives.
No. Michelangelo.
Was with the pizza.
Okay. Just let it drop.
Okay.
What I was trying to say is that very impressive, and this is an obsession of yours. Do you think that's very Germanic to want to have a powerful body?
A Teutonic trait.
Yes.
I need structure in my life, Conan. Life is chaos. What's happening, nobody knows. You eat, you pee, you poo, you sleep. Sometimes I need an added activity. That activity is lifting things up and down.
In rapid succession.
Well, sometimes slow succession is also well. Other thing that's good is Succession, the TV show.
Okay, all right. Let's not. You're always here to plug a show that you weren't on that no longer exists.
Yes.
Last time you talked incessantly about I Dream of Jeannie. No one's watched that show for 50 years.
Really? Blink.
Yeah. Okay, no, okay. Pretending to blink on a podcast is a waste of everyone's time.
So no one could hear that.
No one could hear it.
Have you seen Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah. Okay. Again, you're plugging something that no one watches anymore.
Okay.
You know, you do a wonderful service, Flula, if I may call you Flula.
No, please do it. It's my name.
Flula, you make what you call a flalander.
Yes, I do.
It's a calendar, but it's a Flula calendar. And then you send it to all of us, and they're always delightfully fun.
Oh, thank
because
you.
each month is you having a bit of a prank.
Yeah.
Some fun with the visual. And for 2025, your flalander was photos of you spoofing various movie covers. And changing the title. Home Alone, you changed to Unsupervised Juvenile.
That's correct, yes.
Speed changed to Rapid.
Rapid, yes.
Austin Powers changed to Munich Strengths.
Munich Strengths, yes.
And Scarface to Blemish.
Yes, of course.
And you make these calendars, and they're very funny, and the visuals are very funny, and you send them to all your friends, and they help get me through the year because I can be a depressive, and sometimes I'm feeling a little down.
Oh,
and then I go and I look at your calendar, and I'm still down.
Yeah, I was going to say, it does not change your mood. Probably.
No, not at all.
It tells you what day it is.
Yes, I know what day I'm depressed.
Well, yeah, which day is depression? This one. Thanks, May 2nd. My favorite, I will tell you, is Beetlejuice was termite gravy. So stupid.
You've had some success recently in film. You have.
Oh, geologically speaking, yes.
What's that?
Geologically, it's been recent, yes.
No, please. I want to say, and last summer you were in the Amazon movie My Spy, The Eternal City. Your co-star was David Bautista. You played a serious villain.
Yes.
You love a villain.
Oh, I like to be a bad boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
and it must be fun because I know that was me taking off my sunglasses.
Oh.
I know that you you're very locked in, and so when you get to be naughty on the screen, do you know what I mean? That must be a release for you.
Well, when you are in line at the Chipotle waiting to order your bowl of burrito, you must be nice and friendly and courteous.
Yes, yes.
But when you are told, be rude to David Bautista, try to give him a woogie, then you do not have to be nice, and that's fun.
Sorry, woogie is you're trying to say wedgie?
I don't know. It's when you grab the underwears or perhaps the bikini bottoms of a man or woman and go up.
Yes, and then of course the fabric goes up into the
ideally up into the anus.
Into the fissure. Well, don't say anus. That's not cool.
What did you call it? The fishery?
The fissure, the crack. Yeah,
the fissure. There's
no reason to get to the anus. You can just say into the fissure.
Into the fissure?
Yeah,
like Fisher Price, like the toys, KB toys.
No, FISSURE.
Well,
fissure.
If you say so.
Okay, I do say so.
Oh, okay.
You're in America now, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Our rules, and we know our wedgies better than anybody.
That's true.
Is this true?
Yeah,
we invented them. The wedgie was invented in America in 1915.
Oh, Degrassi Junior High.
That's Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Canada.
You're so screwed up.
Are you speaking to them again? We don't know. What's happening?
We're working it all out.
Okay.
Yes, our leader is taking care of it.
Oh, great.
And we trust him.
Yes. Just say it, Conan.
I don't think you have a purpose.
I agree.
On this podcast. I think you are without rudder. I think you are drifting, and you say, "What's your next question?" This is you are a tornado of foolishness, of absurdity. What do you mean? What's the next question?
You could have stopped it at "You don't have a purpose," and I would have agreed with you heavily. Oh, what kind of juice? Oh,
what is this? It looks like blood.
This I'm drinking right now.
Erewhon.
Yeah,
I know from the color.
We were sent I did an event recently.
The Oscars, you might have heard of it.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not bragging about that.
Okay.
It was this, I did an event for the show Severance, which is my favorite TV show right now. I love Severance, and they asked me to host a panel, and then Apple, that show is on Apple, and Apple sent a little basket of apples and some juices.
Oh, how literal.
And I went,
I know.
Of course, I was ripping through the bag looking for a computer or a watch or something. Apples and juices, but they're very good.
Delicious.
And trust me, I do not need any free items.
What? You have enough free items?
No, I don't.
We can take.
What about
we can
us?
take
You
them.
could just
They
hand
can
them
give
down.
them to you, and then
No,
you
no,
can give them to other
Eduardo
people.
has made it clear that he doesn't want anything for free, and he doesn't want any of you to get anything for free. And I admire that about you, Eduardo.
Not true.
You don't want an order of AirPods Pro?
No, he said no, nothing.
We all do.
We all
I was
do.
gifted recently a vintage 1958 Porsche, completely restored, and Eduardo made me give it back. He said it's not a good look for the company. I said, well, do you want it? And he said, not only do I not want it, no one should have it.
Well, who gave it to you? The United Arab Emirates?
Yes. It's the Emirates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've done some favors for the Emirates.
I have seen it.
Yeah, I've done.
Why are you still on MySpace?
It worked out for me. Let's just put it
I
that
agree.
way.
Yes, yes.
Now, let's
Put
get
me
back.
in your top 6, just so you know, for future reference.
Let's get back to you because you're the one that people care about. Tell me about the child Flula. How did you become this improbable, ridiculous man? What were your interests? What did you love to do? Did you run through the fields? Did you have friends? Tell me about yourself.
Yes and no. So I did enjoy the fields of running. I had very little friends and very little siblings. By that I mean 0. I didn't kill or eat them. They simply didn't come out of my mother's hole.
And Fisher.
Sorry.
He's a Fisher.
Fisher.
Thank you, Matthias.
Out of her Fisher.
Thank you,
Matthias.
So there was only actually
My apologies.
0 things came from her Fisher.
Well, no, you came.
Well, I was a
and then
Caesar
you
salad,
waited
so I came out.
You came out.
I came out as a salad.
So you were the entree. No, you were the appetizer.
I was all 3 of those. I was like in and out. There's what you get to get a burger. Bye bye. You know.
Okay. So this was your crazy, horrific way of saying no siblings. You were an only child.
Yes.
So you were born and they said there'll be no more of this.
Well, something in German, and I couldn't intelligible it because I was very young.
You're very young.
Yeah.
When you're a baby in Germany, do you cry angrily? Do you go, wah, wah?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Well, I'm just curious. Wah, wah.
Yeah, it starts that way. Yeah, we have to adjust. It's like a modulation. Sometimes it's screaming. You have to get to whispers.
Ga, ga, goo, goo.
Yeah. And it is in the other direction. You're correct. You guys, I believe, goo goo gaga.
Yes.
We gaga goo goo.
Very good. And people say cultures can't come together and understand each other, but they can.
They can, sexually.
Okay. That's not good.
Just cut that,
So,
Eduardo.
no, we're not. Eduardo stopped listening a long time ago.
Oh, he's left the room.
What did you do for fun? What did young Flulu do for fun? We understand that you ran through the fields and that you were alone. We know why,
Yes.
but what were you doing for fun? Did you like music? What did you watch on television? What influenced young Flula?
Well, to say this implies there has been an evolution. Things have not changed since I was young Flula. I listened to CNC Music Factory, things that make you go, Do you know that song? I was at the club, sitting by the fireplace, drinking cocoa on the bearskin rug.
That's CNC Music Factory?
This would be, yes, Colon Civilis or CNC.
Okay.
Gonna make
And
you
they
sweat
made
till
it-
you bleed. Is
Yes,
that
it's dope enough. Indeed.
Indeed.
I paid
Yeah.
the price to
Yeah.
control the dice. I'm more precise. To the point, I'm nice. Yes.
Incredible. I mean, this is fantastic. And you, Matthias.
I know
Look, I lived a
what?
life. I'm a grown man. I've lived a
I
life.
You
lived
have
a
lived a
life,
life,
yeah.
a deep life. Did
Yeah.
you grow up also in Erlangen, Germany?
Yes, ja.
Oh.
Ja.
Ach so,
Ich heiße auf Stuttgart.
Oh my.
du kommst aus Stuttgart?
Ja, ja.
Ist doch schön.
Das ist schönes Wetter heute, nicht wahr?
Also ein bisschen
God.
warm, würde ich sagen, aber es ist nicht
I
schlecht.
feel like I'm in Inglorious Bastards and I'm just trying to hope no one notices me. That I'm an American.
I'll have,
Oh, zwei.
Drei.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you use
this
the
way.
thumb, that's what got him in trouble.
That's how you do it, yes. And this is also, I have nailed a tray. Jason Tatum, your favorite player, yes?
Yes.
From Dublin.
From the Celtics. Yes, he is an Irishman, a good Irishman,
Yeah.
Mr. Tatum.
Yeah.
Originally Mr. Tater.
Oh, I gotta go.
Listen, we're going to talk about you some more. So you would hang out in the clubs. You
I
love
do it.
CNC Music Factory,
Yes,
and you
of course.
still do to this day.
Of course.
Did you like the song "It's Raining Men"? Hallelujah!
Hallelujah,
Men?
it's raining men. I
Yeah.
mean, it's an acceptable
You know
song.
that- I always listened to that song and thought men are falling to their deaths.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
they
when
all
a man,
die.
They all die,
Yes.
and they land on the happy women who are excited that men are falling, shattered vertebrae.
It's all a very Thelma Louise song because at the end they will be also crushed by the weight of these men, assuming these men are of normal height, weight, and mass.
Yes, and they've reached a critical speed.
Terminal velocity, literally. This
Terminal
time.
velocity, yes, literally terminal.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is, it's funny.
What
if you
is?
listen to this, not this,
Oh.
but if you listen slowly, you'll occasionally hear something intelligent.
Yeah.
It's like every now and then it's this stew that's just got nothing, but every now and then there's just a little piece of beef.
In the song, it's raining men, hallelujah.
No, in this conversation we're having.
So I should listen to the song slowly,
If you, no,
using those big Bose headphones.
No one's ever analyzed that song ever.
Well, when it first came out, I said, this is terrible. And it scared me. It's raining men. And I pictured men falling from the sky
Oh, yes.
and falling on top of those women and killing them. Because let's say the average man weighs, I don't know, 185, 195 pounds.
It's a lot of pounds.
It's a lot of pounds.
I once thought about the song "I'm Your Penis, I'm Your Fire, Your Desire,"
Oh,
which
no,
is
no,
also
no,
very
no, it's
disturbing.
not. I'm your
Venus.
It's your Venus. It's not. It's
In
not
Germany,
penis.
it's penis.
Oh,
Is your Venus here?
Yeah.
why would a girl be singing "I'm your penis"?
How do you know it's a girl? I didn't see the video.
Oh,
Can I tell you something that I was
Could
always?
be Todd Thompson. What?
This is a real misunderstanding I have. Oh God.
What's
Gotta get
wrong,
through
Conan?
this. I'll be fine. It's gonna
Do you
be
need an
fine.
Excedrin? Is that a sponsor?
You know that song, "Hey There, Amigo"? Days when the rain. You know,
Brown-eyed girl.
Brown-eyed girl.
Oh,
Van
yes.
Morrison.
By Van Morrison.
Yes.
I honestly thought there's a line in it.
Shalana.
No, there's a line where he says, going down in the old mine for a transistor radio, with a transistor radio, meaning he goes down into one of the mines
A
and
metaphor.
listens to a transistor radio. I swear to God, for years I thought he was saying, going down on an old man for a transistor radio. And I thought, how bad do you want? That better be a great radio.
Yes, that's a fair exchange, depending on the radio.
Well, I mean, has to be
And the
AM,
man.
FM at least.
At least have both.
Yeah, and it has to have good speaker system.
And yes, and the man's ding dong is hopefully small.
Why?
What are we talking about?
Once you're there, it doesn't. Does it really matter? Does it really matter what size the ding dong is?
Also, if you're down in a mine, you can't get reception on a transistor radio.
Oh, that's a good point.
This is a
But
bum
the bigger
deal for
point
this
is, why
guy.
did I think that a guy was blowing an old man so he could borrow his
That's
transistor
the
radio?
least surprising
And
part
he's
of this to
receiving
me.
the fellatio in a mine?
No, I think it's either man or mine, so it can't be both.
Oh.
He didn't go down into a mine to blow a guy. He blew a guy to get a radio.
Oh.
Okay.
See, can I say
So
something?
location is independent.
This can't air.
Maybe
this won't
he
air.
went down on a mime.
Oh, a mine!
Oh!
Yeah.
He went down on a mime, and the mime's just making faces.
And just pointing down.
Oh, and the mime is walking against the wind in place
Against
while he's
the
being
wind.
blown.
Yes. Yes.
And then he's in a box.
Uh-huh.
But then he comes and
He's
he
living
opens
in a
the,
box.
he orgasms and he opens the top of
He's
the box.
living in a cardboard box.
I hate you.
You still hitting delete over there?
I'm not a fan of yours anymore.
Agreed, Conan. I
You
have
know,
never
and I'll
been
tell you
a fan
why I'm
of
not
you.
a fan.
Please tell me the reasons.
This was a great podcast. This was my chance to have someone from another nation come on from across the sea
Yes.
and have a cultural exchange. And it's become, and I blame you,
Of course.
because on any ordinary day, this is a very, very, I think,
Regal.
regal podcast.
Yes.
Thank you. That was the word I was searching for.
Of course.
Regal.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Oh, it is? Okay.
One of your dreams, I know, is to be in a James Bond movie as a villain, or do you think you could be James Bond? And this, Matthias,
Yes.
coincides with his. He loves James Bond movies, and I've been thinking about it. You're in great shape.
Thank
You're
you.
good looking. You're
Okay.
the correct age.
Right.
Why can't
Right.
James Bond be German?
Can he be?
Can he be German?
Well, I mean, you're putting this on me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to be James Bond or do you want to be a villain? You'd be a good henchman, too.
I like any of those. I like henches.
Yeah.
I would do any of those things.
I think you'd be an amazing
I think it's going to be a
henchman.
problem to say His Majesty's Secret Service.
His Majesty's Secret
And-
Service.
Yeah,
Hello
but,
to you.
But listen to you.
It's me, 007. Watch out.
You know what? This audition's going very well.
Yes.
Please come in, 007. We have an assignment for you.
Thank you for inviting me in, Penny Money.
Okay. We know that you are, of course, a proud son of England and that you would do anything for the Queen.
I will do all of the things for the Queen and also, to be clear, to the Queen.
Okay. Okay. Listen.
Bond, do come along.
Absolutely.
Now, I mean, it's a little bit of a problem that he's from Germany.
Let's try him out as a villain.
Okay.
So you're Bond.
Okay.
You guys are having your big monologuing moment. where
Okay,
you've
so
got
I have
Bond.
stumbled. You captured me.
Yeah, you're captured.
You're holding me captive
Yes.
in your It's a volcano that you carved out, and you're
Yes.
showing me how you're going to destroy the world.
Hello.
Dr. Flula.
Yes.
Dr. Flula, I presume.
Yes, hello to you, James, and welcome to my cough. Is that your James Bond?
I don't know.
What is that?
I've got to listen.
I was Connery.
What was
I was
that?
trying to do
Solid
a
effort.
sort of a, well, I'm trying to figure out what my Bond is. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let me get it.
I think he's.
Hold on.
Is it a Roger
That's
Moore?
Your face
hello.
is like this. He talks
Hello
like
there.
he's not
Well,
very
it's-
intimidating.
Well, no.
What is this?
Your Bond is collecting butterflies.
Oh.
No, your Bond, just to match who you are.
Hey,
He's
hey.
like this. He talks like this.
No, that's not my Bond. Don't tell me who my Bond is.
of Bond like this.
There's that
Oh.
kind
No,
of
he's
Bond.
not that Bond.
Or you're like, I'm Roger Moore.
Oh.
Well, is that Roger? That's Roger Moore towards the end.
No,
when his
he's
jaw
James
was
End of his
falling.
life.
Hello,
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
James Bond.
Hello, I'm James Bond.
Oh.
We'll try it this way.
Okay.
Dr. Flula, you seem to have captured me in your volcano. What is your plan?
Yes, Timothy Dalton. Thank you for coming to my volcano that I have emptied out using a tiny shovel for 200 years.
I did notice there are no henchmen. Usually people have henchmen, but I suppose you...
Sorry, but you're like a prospect.
It's so bad.
Yes, no, I like it.
Hold on a second.
Mine's better than yours.
I'm just wondering,
Yes, James.
is there gold in this here hill?
There may be, James.
Now, let me ask you something. Just a little bit of a question for you, Mr. Dr. Flula, if
Yes.
you will. What are your intentions? How do you plan to take over the world?
It's very simple, really, Timothy. I plan to just take all of the television shows, turn them into one big show, and then just blare it out into the sky.
You fiend.
Yes.
This will destroy the world as we know it.
It's called Max, which is the same place Conan Must Go is airing. Season 2, streaming now.
Nicely done.
Yes.
I think that audition went quite well.
You're hired.
you.
You're both hired.
Oh, great.
Amazon
And
called,
listen,
and they've
He's
got their new
hired.
Bond
You're
and their
not
new
hired.
villain.
Let me tell you something. My Bond is fascinating because you never know what you're going to get next.
Yeah.
You can't hone in on,
No.
is he Australian?
Yes. Yosemite Sam.
Is he Yosemite Sam? Is his jaw broken?
Right.
You don't know exactly what's going on
You
with my
don't know.
Bond.
Yes, shapeshifter.
James Bond, James Bond.
Yes. You're like, what's a rogue? Cyclops? What's the one lady from X-Men who could be anything but when she was relaxed looked like a seahorse?
Mystique.
Yes, you're like Mystique.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Like-
God, you are so well versed in your movies and your pop culture, and you love a video game, don't you?
Oh, I do love a video game.
You like Grand Theft Auto?
I like GTA, a medium amount to large amount, depending on the amount.
Do you call it Grand Theft Auto?
I go a Grand Thievery Automobile. I think you should say things full names.
Do they have a German edition of Grand Theft Auto where you're on the Autobahn?
You're not, because it's too fast. We have a GTA Düsseldorf, which involves not exceeding 35 kilometers per hour.
And everything is kept very clean?
Of course.
And no one breaks any rules?
You are immediately arrested.
Game over.
So you're saying GTA Dusseldorf, it doesn't go very far, right?
If
you're
you break,
questioned very quickly.
that's correct. If you break the laws in GTA Düsseldorf, 2 weeks later, you will receive a fine in the mail directly from the PlayStation that you played on.
Oh, wow, that's terrible.
Sorry, but how's your drink?
It's very good. Please, let's not make it about me. Let's make it about you.
Okay.
I am curious, what's your favorite of the video games?
Of all the video games
Yes.
in the world,
Yeah.
I enjoyed to play a Zaxxon,
Oh,
Zaxxon.
which is a very old school game with 2 X's, involves a fake 3D and a spaceship that goes up and down.
What happens on Zaxxon? I don't
it's
remember
like
that one.
you're kind of like Space Invader style, right? Where you
Yes.
just
So
you're
you're
shooting
talking,
up.
this is 1980s technology.
I've told you I have not evolved since I have been Y-Flula, which is short for young
So in
Flula.
1985, someone hit you with a brick, and you have not evolved since then.
I do not know about the brick. Something definitely hit my cranium.
Okay.
Conan, what's your favorite video game? Tell me immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, I will tell you my favorite video game. I have to say it's those World War II, war games.
Oh, like Call of Duty?
Wolfenstein.
Call of Duty. I like those. I like anything where, or I like the World War I Call of Duty. That might be my favorite because there's a lot of biplanes and zeppelins flying around. I just like something that has a little bit of a historic connotation.
Oh.
I'm shocked you answered that question.
Also, I like Slenderman. I know that's a really old reference, but I think it was based on me. And I think I'm the original concept behind Slenderman.
That's a video game?
I
No.
thought it was a film.
I thought it was just an urban legend that then became a film.
I think it was a video game.
Is there?
Wasn't there a video game,
Slenderman?
Slenderman?
And you're saying
could take that
Slender
part out
yeah,
of
Man?
it.
why
makes
are
no
you saying
sense.
it's Slenderman?
Are there several Slender?
Of the Connecticut Slendermans?
Yeah. He's the one that got me into the club, the Slendermans.
It's the
Computer game, according
Oh.
to this.
Oh.
Okay, well, forget
Okay,
I
there
said
it goes.
it.
No,
know.
you got it.
No,
you
that
were
was
right.
wonderful.
Well, it's a computer game.
Yes.
So okay, well, listen.
Slenderman.
I want to stay focused.
Okay.
You like to play Zaxxon. You listen to CNC Music Factory. You
Yes.
think that Reagan is just beginning his second term.
It's just now started. Yes, it's 1985.
Right. There's some signs that maybe he's slipping a little bit, but everyone's going, what are you talking about?
He's like, listen, tear down that wall.
Yeah. Oh,
That's all he says.
were you okay with that when he said, Mr.
Tear down.
Gorbachev?
Well, I would prefer to remove it gently, brick by brick,
Yeah. I think that's better.
just for safety reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
The energy I supported, to be clear. Did you not support this?
Oh, no, I did. I was
Oh.
very happy. I thought Germany should be united, East
great.
and West. And so, and
Like the
then-
Koreas. Great.
Well, I would like it if they would resolve the Korean issue as well.
Great.
I think
Enough
it's-
global talk.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's getting a little serious here, but if you're going to ask me questions that are serious, I'll answer them as yes, I do wish that the division between North and South Korea ended, and it was one country.
What about the Carolinas?
I think no.
That's impossible.
That's
correct?
impossible. The division between North and South Carolina.
If anything, there's going to be a third Carolina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tar
The
Heels,
Dakotas.
Gamecocks, and someone else.
And don't get me started on the Virginias.
Yeah.
Virginias, yeah.
West and proper.
Yeah. Hey, don't say that. West is the only Virginia as far as I'm
I
concerned.
disagree, friend.
Snap.
Really?
Yeah.
Snap what?
Shots fired.
You got the power.
Yeah.
Do you
He
understand?
chose a
You don't know
side.
Snap?
That's the sound of a fire shot, yes.
You were a fan of coin collecting. I'm going to switch topics quickly.
Yes.
Because that's what you have to do with Flula to keep it going.
Yes, buffalo head nickels.
Now, when did this begin?
Wheat pennies.
What?
Wheat pennies.
Oh, pennies that have the little shafts of wheat on them.
Shafts?
Huh? Sprigs?
Oh, yes.
Why do you derail everything I say? There are pennies that have little pieces of wheat on them. I just said shafts of wheat, and you derailed the whole thing.
Well, sorry, but a shaft to me is a very different item than a piece of wheat. But yes, wheat pennies.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm the one in the wrong here.
I've never heard shaft of
Yeah, I
penny,
haven't
but I
either.
think we all think of dicks when you say shaft.
I was
right?
thinking of a penis. Yes, a
Penis.
ding
Yeah,
dong. Sorry.
It's a ding dong. Sorry. It's you said shaft. And so we all didn't know you were talking about wheat. We thought you were talking about
Hey, Conan.
A
Someone,
penis.
if someone says
A
they're
ding-dong.
the elevator's not available today because we're working on the shaft, you immediately think there's-
penis.
Wait, but in this,
That's what you mean. You have to work on the penis to
taking a
fix the
sex break.
elevator.
Mechanic.
Okay.
Work on the
You know what?
elevator.
I'm gonna try hard to make this better. You collect these coins.
Yes.
What else do you, besides the buffalo head and the wheat pennies? What else do you collect?
But-
What's your most valuable coin that you have in your collection? Flula, answer quickly.
I have none of value, but I did once have a bicentennial quarter, which was made in 1976 to celebrate your bicentennial, which is 200 years of being America.
Yes. Yes. It was quite a long time ago now, of course, but I would think that would be a very common. It wasn't that long ago.
No,
You know,
it's worth 26 cents. Conan, are you a collector of items?
I really am not.
Oh.
You could say I have a guitar collection.
Oh, but I shouldn't.
Well, you'll be punished if you do.
Oh,
I have a lot of guitars. I didn't seek them out. I sought a few of them out, but mostly over the years of musical people coming on my show and seeing at rehearsal that I played guitar or was trying to get better at guitar, they would gift me a guitar. And over the years, I've amassed a bunch. And at some point, I want to. Some of them are quite strange.
Oh.
And I want to share them with the world at some point and tell the story behind some of them. Some of them are incredible. And then some of them are quite absurd and ridiculous. A guitar I got, I believe, maybe from Sweden, which is made with a bathroom scale. Is the base of the guitar, and then there's a neck coming out of it, and it's a functioning bathroom scale.
Nasty.
Some of them are look like my face. I don't see the value of that. But
delicious face.
But also some really great guitars.
I smell a new podcast, Conag.
Conan O'Brien needs a guitar.
Yes.
Oh, it's not a guitar where I'm nagged and hectored by.
No.
Okay.
No, it'd be very supportive where every time you receive a new diddly-doot.
Guitar.
Yes.
It's not called the diddly-doo.
Well, it's shorter to say diddly-doot.
I don't think so. I think guitar is faster.
Everyone knows what I'm saying when I say diddly-doot.
Yeah, I don't think
It's
they
not
do.
a clarinet.
Okay.
It's not a tuba.
Okay.
It's a guitar.
What do you guys call a tuba?
Eine tuba.
The tuba?
No, eine tuba.
Okay.
Was nennst du what do you call a tuba?
We call it the taiben.
A taiben?
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, you are. I don't know. I can't get a beat on you. It's like trying to push down on a moist seed. It
But
just
you're putting it
squirts away.
all on him. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
you're
no,
bringing a little of this in.
You
Because
are.
no.
You're doing
Excuse
it.
me. I am not.
You said shaft of wheat.
You did
knew
say
where
that.
went. Yeah.
No, I didn't. You think everything I say, if I said like, oh, look, there's a red balloon, you're like, oh, here he goes with his dicks again. I mean, not everything is a penis.
I thought that meant diaphragm, but yes, it's fine.
I'm going to ask you something. You keep a diary, I'm told. And I'm
How do you
going
know
somewhere
about-
with this
How do you know about this?
because I borrowed it last night while you were sleeping.
Oh, so that was your entry?
Yes, that was my entry.
Why?
I
What's
came in
your
through the-
obsession with termites?
I came into your apartment and no, you keep a diary. You're a loyal keeper of a diary, but you don't call it a diary. You
Nee.
call it a,
Also ein Dankbarkeitsjournal.
what's that?
A Dankbarkeitsjournal.
I thought it was a Tagebuch.
Also ein Tagebuch is a daybook. Yes, you can call it a diary.
Well, why did you call it something else? I did research here. I had people watching you for a while. I'm
Thank
sure you're familiar
you.
with that.
I know. I left my door unlocked.
You keep a diary, or as you call it, a Tagebuch.
Tagebuch.
Why do you keep a diary? Are you journaling in this diary? What are you writing in your diary?
Every day there are 3 things that are wrong and 3 things that are right, and I have to write about those things, and then I do it. Then I fix the things that are wrong, or perhaps leave them be and cry about them and move on.
Okay.
Do you not have a Tagebuch, Conan?
I don't write down the things that are right and the things that are wrong. I don't understand that part. I mean, I have to-do lists like, oh, I should do this, I should do that. Sometimes I write down my feelings.
Wrong.
Another podcast with, Matt and Sona, boy, they really get in the way and they stop me from being my true self.
But that's correct. Yes. They are holding you down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Think of the heights I could scale if it weren't for these monsters.
Some things in my Tagebuch.
Yeah.
Eduardo, what's he up to over there?
Nobody knows.
Fiddling with his dials.
What are those for?
A chef.
Yes, chef. See,
Okay,
there you go
stop it.
again.
Eduardo, you're better than that. Everyone looks up to you on this podcast, and now you've done it. Your favorite superhero
Yes.
is Spider-Man.
How did you know this?
Because I looked in your diary, and it says
Dear diary.
Flula
Yes.
loves Spider-Man.
Yes.
Or Flula Spider-Man, or Mrs. Flula Spider-Man. You just dream about Spider-Man all day long. Why
Yes.
do you like Spider-Man the best of all the heroes?
I like that he has limitless webs, because if he's super hungry, he can also just go.
You can eat the webs?
If you're a spider, absolutely.
I guess it's fiber.
Ah.
I never thought of that. Maybe the webs are like a hardened cheese.
Of course. It's like it's a Munster.
Munster.
Mhm.
Is that the right way to say it?
Also, I say Münster, yes. What do you say?
Now I say Munster.
Oh,
I
thank
say
you.
Munster. If I see the umlaut.
Yeah. Or a UE is also like an umlaut.
You guys, you have a great language. You have an umlaut. And I love the umlaut. And I wish we had an umlaut in this country. I bet you carry an umlaut with you wherever you go.
2 periods, yes.
And, but it changes Munster to Munster.
Münster.
It's fantastic. Do you like an umlaut?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I love an umlaut.
Yeah. My favorite's the Denver umlaut.
The
You know what? Let me tell you something.
Oh, come on.
I'll tell you why I'm funny, and then
I
I'll tell you how I'm funny.
can't-
Adam
we're-
doesn't even know what's happening.
We're bringing you down.
Adam-
You just said
I
Denver
know.
umlaut. You owe everybody an apology.
You know what's so funny? Adam is always usually very supportive. He's supportive 98% of the time. Today, whenever I speak, he looks like he's having gas pain under his sternum.
Oh, I assumed he's deathly ill.
Yeah. And you're not the problem, apparently. Apparently,
Oh, no, I am the problem.
You think so?
Yes.
I think you allow my stupidity. It's your fault.
I welcome it and love it and hug it and spoon it.
All right, then.
It's my favorite thing, Karen.
I don't want to get too personal, but how's your love life?
Listen, I'm dating currently a techno whole note.
That's right.
Oh, what?
It's 4 beats of delicious techno at 102 BPM. Consistent, reliable. I can pause it, mute it, turn it up. It's delicious.
So can I hear what it sounds like for a second? That is what you're dating.
Yes.
Okay. Does it have a name?
Mm.
Okay. Fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always wanted...
Say it.
I've always wanted you
A
to be in a
wagon.
relationship. Yeah, I know you. You're a good-looking Germanic fellow. You're in the clubs.
In the clubs, yes.
You've got
50
this
Cent.
incredible, abs.
Oh.
You're probably dating a different BPM every night.
Oh, yes. I will switch it up quickly. Thanks, Spotify.
But don't
Do you want to date him?
Very much.
Okay,
Say
I
it, Conan.
figured.
Very
You're
much.
just going on and on about him. It just sounds like
He's a dreamboat.
Are you in an open relationship, Conan?
My wife would like me to be.
Oh, she's insistent.
My wife has suggested several times, actually several times a week, that maybe I'd like to explore other possibilities.
Conan, let's go visit a proverbial coffee bean and tea leaf together.
Oh, I would do that anytime.
Oh, I mean proverbial, though.
Oh.
Yes.
So you're talking about something else?
Yes.
Oh.
You know. Your tea bean, my leaf.
I don't know what to do with you.
Same. Listen.
You know what that's funny? They give me pages of what they think I'm going to talk to Flula about.
Yes.
But none of it. What good is this? That you can't have notes when you talk to Flula Borg.
Don't do it.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it, Conan.
And drugs in the 70s and 80s, just don't do
Yes.
it.
Put that frying pan away and also that egg that you cracked on it.
That's your mind on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows what we're talking about.
They don't know it.
No, it's been too long.
It has been too long.
Do you like your life? You a happy fellow?
I'm a happy man. Are you a happy man, Conan? I'm concerned.
God, he's so good at turning it back on me all the time. Yes, I'm a very happy person. Oh, you're reflecting back on me with your shiny gluten pouch.
My gluten pouch, meine Bauchtasche, yeah.
I am a happy man.
Okay.
I believe I am.
You've had some recent very exciting newses. I don't know when this is airing. They were recent to me.
This won't air. You'll never hear this.
Oh, great.
I will bury this. This will be put deep into a salt mine in Utah.
But you recently... where? Provo?
Don't you ever look at me and say Provo.
I'm so sorry. I cannot.
That's the one thing I will not have is someone yelling Provo at me in a German accent.
It's your safe word.
Yes, I've had a good year. I've had a good run.
You won Marcus Twain. You won an award made.
Mark Twain. He's a famous American
anarchist.
Humorist.
Oh
no, he is not an anarchist.
Oh,
he was an American humorist, and it's a very nice thing that happened. I was honored by my fellow members of the comedian community.
Oh, wonderful, the CC. So it's not a man that invented twine like Alfred Nobel invented dynamite?
No. And using your logic, Alfred Nobel would have invented Nobel. So you're an idiot.
Which is a book that is much shorter. It's half of a novel.
Okay. Why speak to you, I guess, is the question. Or why even continue? You, yes, you brought up I've had some good fortune lately, but no one wants to hear about me. They want to hear because they want to hear about Flula Borg, a man who grew up in, where is it called?
Erlangen. Oh, no, I like your guess. What was your guess?
Grebenheiden?
Grebenheiden, yeah.
You grew up in a small village.
Grebenheiden.
Where not only are the shoes wooden, but all the clothes are wooden.
And all the Heidens are Greben.
Yeah. Greben and Schluden. And you decided one day you would leave your father's cuckoo clock factory.
I said bye-bye to you, birds rotating in a circle.
And you said, I will come to America and find my future.
Those are my exact words.
Yes. And then you said, I hope I have enough. And you reached into your pockets. And you had some rare coins, some wheat coins.
Some wheat kind of full of shafts.
Yes. Reach down into that deep pocket of yours.
Yes, it's so deep.
Shafts of wheat. And then you also, there was probably a hazelnut in there, a little treat for the...
Of course.
And then you took a boat, I believe, to come to this country.
I did. There were several planes available, but I selected a boat.
A boat,
yes.
A boat.
And then I accidentally won a Hype Man contest, and then that was my decision to come here and do a professional thing called whatever this is.
Yeah. You, I would imagine, be a great hype man. Don't you think you'd be the best hype man?
I think so, yeah.
Well, can I hear some of your hype man that you do in the clubs?
Hey, everyone, it's me, Flula Borg. Welcome to your concert. If you're excited, raise one or both of your hands. If you have two. If you only have one, then raise one. If you have no hands, oops.
You shouldn't have worked in that factory.
Yes.
You know, you were my hype man because I did a tour a couple of years ago, a bunch of very funny comedians. And you,
me, yes.
No, you were hilarious, but you would also be a bit of a hype man for me.
Yes, I was very supportive of your journey as a stand-up comedian man.
Mm-hmm. And also you would do the crowd work. You would go into the crowd with a microphone so that people could ask me questions.
I did.
And my favorite thing is whenever you tripped or had trouble making your way through the crowd, you go, Scheiße, which is a shit, but it always cracked me up.
Accurate. And happened all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very uncoordinated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That means you have no accordion.
Yes, exactly. Accordion free since 83.
Okay, I don't know. This is either a very good episode.
No, it's the worst episode. I now play trombone, Conan. Trombone. I've released a children's album.
You have?
Yeah, it's called,
No, I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, what's Slippery When Peeled?
Okay, you should be detained by authorities.
I look forward to it.
When was the last time someone looked at your papers and decided whether you should stay or not? Because that's a real thing that's happening now. And I think we should look at your papers.
Well, thank God I have just a passport, which is just a book. So the papers I don't bring out with me anymore. Also, I'm going to make a stand-up comedy special, Conan.
Oh, when's that coming out?
I don't know.
You're very good at plugging things, aren't you?
Yes.
When's your special coming out? I don't know.
In the future, Conan. I will tell you all about it.
Okay, well, you'll be back.
Oh, okay, great. Does that red light we can stop mean?
No, that means we've reached the 1/3 point.
We still have 2/3 of that? So with 2 sections equal in size to the last section?
Yes.
It's like a hockey game.
Yes, exactly. Now we have to do, if that was 40 minutes, we
Yes.
have to now do
80 more minutes.
80 minutes
Yes.
of inventing German words like Aufenkleider.
Yeah, so Aufenkleider is a very interesting thing. It's what you use to hang certain sized jeans.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you told me that I take stabs at German words and that occasionally it's a real word or almost a real word.
Yeah, Augenlider is what you said, which is like an eye smoothie.
Yeah. Smoothie made of eyes?
I don't know. You said it.
Okay. Flula, what's next for you? What are you working on now? Because I know you have, a fan base. People want to see what you're doing. What's coming up for Flula Borg? Are you going to be in a movie, a television show? Are you doing a show anywhere? How can I get the word out about Flula Borg?
Thank you for this very long question, which included several guesses. Conan, I will be in a movie called Champagne Problems on Netflix. It is a Christmas rom-com.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
great. Champagne Problems.
Champagne
Who are you in
Problems.
that with?
I'm also in it with Minka Kelly.
Oh, I love Minka
Ooh.
Kelly.
Yes, and others.
Ooh, you're going to get an angry message from and others.
From who? We don't know.
Yeah. And looking forward to that.
Yes.
You enjoy the acting.
I enjoy to act very much, Conan. It's a nice way to escape into something and say bye-bye and then come out and say hello.
Yeah.
Have you seen Shawshank Redemption?
Yes, I have.
It's a wonderful film.
Now you're promoting Shawshank Redemption.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
Oh.
Many times. I think
Tijuananejo?
Zihuatanejo. Yes.
Zihuatanejo.
Yes, yes, in Mexico.
I support Morgan Freeman as an actor. I think he's very talented.
Well, it's been debated whether he should be allowed to act, and your support will be a key
Vote.
vote.
Yes.
Vote.
Yes.
A vote.
Vote, yes.
If I could stop you, Flula, I would.
Please do it.
But I think you're unstoppable. You're an unstoppable force of nature.
That's only because I outweigh you by 13 kilograms.
Flula, I thank you for being here, and
I apologize for all the minutes we spent together. We can never have those back.
I adore you. I'm going to say that in all seriousness. I'm going to look you in the eye, Flula,
Thank you.
and say that whatever you're selling, I am buying, because you are a hilarious, hilarious gentleman, and I really enjoy you.
Likewise, Conan, thank you for having me and letting me join this table. Everyone now making eye contact as if we are drinking beverages, which is very important when you cheers.
Yes.
Rule, that's one thing to remember, listeners of CONAF. Available wherever podcasts are located.
Okay. Now I feel like I'm being mocked.
What?
This is over.
No, I'm promoting your show to
I'm gonna-
ensure its longevity.
Do we have security? Can someone escort him out? Oh, you're going to do it, Eduardo?
Please do it.
Oh, God, this guy's going to toss you around like a rag doll.
Hot.
Get out! Get out!
Okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
Put in some footsteps. And now, Matthias, can you add some going downstairs sounds?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot my fanny pack.
Ooh, that's kind of sexy. That sound.
Bye again.
And then more. Yeah.
More footsteps. Okay. He's done them for us. All right.
Hey, Sona, you're taking a trip to Hawaii soon, yes?
Yes, I am. Yep.
This is a whole family thing?
It's a whole family thing. All four of us are going, and we're leaving Oki with my parents. And so I am thinking to make some extra cash on the side, I'm going to put my place up on Airbnb.
That's smart. I'll tell you why. Why just let your place, which is very nice, sit there?
Yeah.
I think you Airbnb it while you're out of town.
Yep.
And then you make some money to buy, your husband Tack, some cool Hawaiian shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
He loves Hawaiian shirts.
Good looking guy in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's so smart. If you host while you're away, you're basically offsetting some of the cost of your own vacation lodging. It's the circle of life, if you think about it.
That's true.
Hosting is a unique way to save money while you're traveling, and it's super easy. Here's the thing. Your home might be worth more than you think it is. Find out how much at airbnb.com/host. Do this, Sona. I really want to see Tack wearing a lot of new Hawaiian shirts when you guys get back, and I want it to be cash you made
Yeah.
from Airbnb.
Okay.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Each Apple product, like the iPhone 16, is thoughtfully designed by skilled designers. The titanium Apple Card is no different. It's laser etched, has no numbers, and it earns you daily cash on everything you buy, including 3% back on everything at Apple. Apply for Apple Card on your iPhone in minutes, subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank, USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
It's tradition that we have Flula sit in for the third act segment here
Wonderful.
on the podcast.
He is such a good guest. I enjoy him so much. I always say, why would we have him leave?
When he has nothing else going on professionally.
Well, I checked. You have no automobile.
I don't.
And you have...
I'm a pedestrian through and through, yes.
And I don't think you have an apartment.
I refuse one.
So anyway, he's going to help us out today. And what are we doing?
Well, we're going to do a Review the Reviewers where we go to Apple Podcasts and we find a review and we read it. And we kind of comment on the review that's commenting on this show. So you can join us with any opinions or any thoughts you have on this.
I may offer feedback to the feedback.
Exactly.
So meta.
Yeah, or you may have thoughts about how this podcast could be improved. I'm just assuming you're a huge fan.
This is from listener KP in the Boston area. 5 stars.
Kristaps Porzingis.
You know him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Title, Best Podcast to Listen to During an MRI.
Oh, I didn't know he was injured.
I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
Yeah.
You need to check up on your friends a little more.
I feel very bad. Sorry about that, Kristaps.
I had an MRI recently, and the technician offered to let me listen to music on the provided headphones during the procedure. I immediately asked if the Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast was available, and it was. Really helped keep my mind off the loud sounds of the MRI machine and claustrophobia. As I left the appointment, the tech said I did great. Then after a pause, he added, "No one's ever requested Conan." Well, I say that more people should. Awesome podcast. I love you guys, and I'm sending extra love and support to Sona and her family. Hugs.
Oh, that's very
sweet.
sweet.
That is very sweet. My first question would be, I would love to watch the images of a brain that's listening to this podcast. What happens to the human brain?
Just a flat line.
Yeah. It might be. I don't know. Yeah. They might start to see areas of the brain light up that aren't supposed to light up.
This is kind of insulting.
Why?
If I'm going to be honest, because you have to be extremely still in an MRI, which means this person wasn't even giggling a little bit.
Yes.
Well, we don't know that.
Maybe
this person was laughing really hard. Their head was moving around, and they didn't get a really good scan.
Well, the technician said that the person did great.
Do you think that technician cares?
You have a point.
The technician,
right?
You do have a point.
The technician said that
this guy was lulled to sleep by this podcast.
Shit, I didn't think about that.
The calmest patient he's ever had.
I said I've never seen
I hear
someone.
they've been playing this podcast during massages at massage parlors and spas.
You know, I've heard that they play our podcast when someone's having eye surgery. And if they move even a millimeter, they'll be blinded for life. And they say people were just completely rigid, unmoving, and almost frozen.
Did you hear in the new Mission Impossible when he's defusing a bomb, he requests our podcast?
Yes. Let's play season 3.
Tom Cruise's hand is shaking just slightly, and he goes, "Play something." And disengaged. Wow. You defused the bomb at 35 seconds. Not the required 1 second left for most action movies.
Thanks, Conan.
oh my God.
You know what? That's terribly insulting. I took it a different way. And then what I heard that you didn't hear is no one ever asked for Conan.
Oh, that's true.
That's the part I heard.
I think they're used to getting music, so maybe you're the first ever podcast.
I might be the first podcast.
Yeah.
I might be the first podcast that's been listened to during an MRI. And you know what that stands for?
Yes, Portland Trailblazers.
Okay, you need an MRI.
Definitely, yes.
You have you had a checkup recently, Flula?
I'm having a dentist appointment tomorrow.
Okay.
Shall I request a Marie?
Yeah, yes, you should. I would be fascinated to find out what would happen if they could get inside your mind and look at it.
Yes.
I bet it would be just a lot of little gears made of chocolate turning around.
Both
you know?
of you guys, like that exchange you had during the earlier interview, if you were both hooked up to MRIs during that,
I think the MRIs would get up and leave.
Yes. Just a deep
They'd be like
pause.
the two grumpy men in the Muppets.
Yes.
They'd just leave.
Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau.
Yes. Okay. Grumpy old MRIs.
Yes.
So we think that this guy was very still and didn't laugh at all during the MRI.
Correct, yes.
They have to be very still.
Hey, maybe it was one of those really serious podcasts I do.
Don't you do an ASMR episode once a week?
No.
Oh.
That's me trying to be funny.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Eduardo, cut.
No. So you often listen to my podcast and think I'm just trying to make noises.
When I have insomnia, it sounds like you're trying to open like a bag of Skittles. Then I'm out.
That's me talking to Jeff Garland.
Oh, that's what that was? That is literal white noise. It does work.
A bag of Skittles. I love the way you say things. I
thank
really
you.
do.
Things.
You enhance words.
Things. Yes.
No, just in general. I love the way you speak. You know what I'm talking about, Sona?
I do. It's cool.
Oh,
I like
I
it.
heard you say it when I said boat.
Boat. When you say boat,
Boat, yes.
I just love it.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Yes, Jaws.
From the film The Mouth.
No, it's called Jaws. Not the mouth. It's Jaws.
Okay.
What do you call E.T.?
What? Weird guy.
Okay, weird guy. Weird guy. I think weird guy is just as good.
Yeah.
Weird guy is just as good as E.T.
Same syllable amount.
Well, okay, yes, that's a good point.
Steven Spielberg's weird guy.
Steven Spielberg, weird guy.
Yeah.
Seminal movie.
From the guy who brought you the mouth.
Yeah. If you like the mouth, you'll love the weird guy.
What's Saving Private Ryan?
Watch out, here it comes.
It's just true.
It is true.
Yeah, they did
Encounters?
come. The Americans came.
Oh, yeah.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Oh, here they come again from outside.
To the third degree.
To the third degree, yes.
Oh my God.
Oh.
You would agree then. I mean, what would your review of this podcast be? What would you say? Would you give us 5 stars?
Yes. Dear Sona and Matt and Conan, I love very much your cast of pods. It is what I listen to during all of my surgeries, elective and otherwise. Please keep up the silent, non-emotional work.
That's a wonderful review.
Yes.
Flula, thank you for joining us for this segment.
Hey, thank you for having me for this segment as well. Review the reviewers here on CONAF.
That's Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Thank you once again, Flula. You're free to leave, and we'll add some sound effects of you leaving.
Okay.
And this time in wooden clogs.
Yes, very German, sure. Bye.
Oh, I thought we were doing it.
You did it. Nice.
But that was a horse.
No, it's good. That means I don't
You
have
had
to
a
do
horse
any of these.
going.
That was a horse.
Do you have questions for Flula? I mean, I'm opening the floor.
I mean, I guess I just have maybe more advice.
To me?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love this.
No, not to give you advice.
I'm
But
a
I would like to
sponge.
get advice.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like you've kind of got it figured out in some sort of cosmic way. Do you have
Well,
any advice?
I would disagree only on his clothing choices. I don't always agree with. Flula today is dressed. What are you wearing? You're wearing a fleece that has and you have
duct tape.
Duct tape on your green pants.
Yes.
And these are like chroma key green. You could do green screen on.
Yeah, that's like it's like you took a weatherman set and
I'm
made
like a
pants.
reverse Ichabod Crane.
Yeah. And then you've got a fanny pack that you have a fanny pack that's very strange. Is that
well, Conan, you will not remember this as you have gifted so many things to so many people, which is to include this. You gave
Did I get that for you?
One.
During Comic Con of 2018. I joined you and we ate donuts and you gave me several fanny packs.
That's very nice of me.
It was.
Oh.
Thank you very much, and I very much appreciate this.
I didn't even realize I gave that to you.
You did.
That's a nice one.
Like a more elegant fanny pack.
That's a nice one. You know, and I was going to say that's because you have some bad fanny packs. I'm just going to be honest.
Yes.
Like
awful.
they have tigers on them and stuff. And that's actually quite tasteful and nice.
This is very nice. Yes, I very much agree with you, and I'm very grateful to you, Conan, once more. Thank you.
All right. You're being very formal about this. We didn't just sign a peace treaty. It's okay. All right.
I apologize. Conan,
yes.
I'm wanting to make 60 minutes of haha, and I'm going to tour around the country. I would like one more piece of advice before you delete and format the hard drives of this podcast.
Well, that wouldn't be me. That would be Gowerly.
Gowerly, okay.
Never. This is one of my favorites.
I think it's important for you to maybe get outside because you spend so much time working out that I don't think comedy's all about observations, you know? You look at Seinfeld, he walks around, look at that guy. What's he doing? It's that kind of thing. Have you noticed when you go, what you want to do is you want to notice things and say, hey, have you noticed when, the other day I was over there, buying a ice cream pop over at the ice cream store. And then I noticed this. Don't you hate it when they do blank and blank? And then the audience is like, oh my God, he's just like me. I don't think you can do that.
No.
Because you don't go outside. You're just inside working out, listening to music from 1991.
Yeah, I just like, don't you hate it when they play songs from 1997?
That's your opening bit?
Well, I'm attempting.
Yeah. You can't do observational humor if you haven't gone outside your apartment.
Observing.
If you're a strange German man and you're inside your apartment lifting weights and occasionally blowing into a horn.
What? Oh, you meant, sorry, I didn't. Yep.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to do good observational comedy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I will now go outside, wear plenty of the screens, and just observe things, and then say what I have observed to people who are sitting in chairs.
Yeah, try and make it like a joke. Don't just say, have you noticed when you go outside, there's the parking meter, and it actually, you put the money in for 2 minutes, then you get it's got to be a real observation.
Oh, I thought, okay, that was
just describing what a parking meter does.
And then you say you get it.
No, don't say you get it. Don't say you get it.
I'm very excited. Conan, I feel prepared. I see an intense outline of questions that you guys wanted to ask me. What else?
I don't think we got to any of them.
You know what's so funny? Usually I have notes here about things to talk about, but with you, I think that's a waste of time.
I'm a slate
So
blank.
I threw the notes away.
I do as well. Yes.
What is there? I mean, it's ridiculous. Why would I look at notes to talk to Flula Borg?
What is the purpose?
Yeah. What is the purpose?
What is the purpose?
I agree. I don't know. We'll be right back after these massages.
No, we're not getting massages, and we're not getting. Do you ever get massages, by the way?
I receive no. It's not a pleasure to me.
It's not a pleasure to have your body rubbed?
No.
Oh.
I like a light tickle, as if a feather has perhaps, again from Forrest Gump, doodly-dee-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo, and it lands on your leg. I like this.
Okay. How many times have you watched Forrest Gump?
14 times last year.
Oh, last year
The
alone.
Forrest Gump soundtrack. Bow, 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 bow.
Okay.
Bow, bow, bow. You know it.
Yeah.
Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah.
A couple $100.
Yeah,
Sorry about that, everyone.
Right. Keep costing us money every time you sing a song. Do me a favor. Do not sing any Led Zeppelin. We can't afford that.
Oh, so no cash.
Okay. Don't. Okay.
Yep. Sorry.
All right. What do you do? What are you doing tonight? Would you and I ever go out together, the two of us?
Do you go outside and enjoy things in the evening?
Well, that's an insulting question. Of course I do.
Oh, it is a curiosity.
Don't I look like a man of the world?
Yes, of course.
Don't I look like I get outside a lot?
You are 6'5", 6'9" with the hair. Yes, of course.
Okay, so yes, I go outside. I like to go to a restaurant occasionally.
I would join you at restaurants. I would enjoy you outside in a place where clubbing is occurring or dancing or also staring.
Do you like sushi?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoy sushi. I enjoy other things also.
Okay.
Matt Gowley, do you enjoy sushi?
I love sushi.
Yeah, great. I'm trying to incorporate everyone into this.
Oh, thank you.
I think we should go with everybody. Adam, do you like
Adam.
sushi?
I like sushi. Yeah.
Eduardo?
Don't care for it.
You don't like it? Then it's not. Then it can't happen.
Wow.
If Eduardo, I mean, sorry, that's how I roll. If Eduardo can't be there, I need to bring everybody here.
Just hates it.
Unanimous.
Really, you don't like sushi?
It's something about the texture of this.
The texture's the best part. The
That's why
texture's
you
like
eat it.
butter. It's like fantastic.
Maybe I haven't had the right one.
Might
Is there
be.
one you recommend?
Yes, it's beep.
Fuck sushi?
See you there. See you there with a
I love
PH.
fuck sushi.
You too.
It's with a PH, okay? It's right around the corner from Tunt Center.
The Tunt Center for Humanitarian Causes.
Yes, of course.
It's just a wonderful.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to make that my. Every celebrity has their.
Oh, yeah.
They have
It's like your think tank.
my cause. You know,
Yes.
like please donate money to the Tunt Center.
Tunt Center, yes.
That's
I
going to
will
be
show up
mine.
wherever you want, I will be there.
You'll be there for Tunt Center.
Yes, I will cut all those ribbons.
Okay. There's going to be no ribbons at the Tunt Center.
Why not?
Just yeah.
Okay.
That's my improv style. It's just when I don't have something to go.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I do it as well.
I hope you're not deported. I think you will be soon.
Oh, it's a matter of just a few
No,
days.
I honestly think when this hits, the government's going to be on you immediately.
Yeah.
Why is this man here?
I wrote a techno song when I was first deported, so I will just write a second one. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you keep getting back into the country? Because you've been deported several times.
I am. I know I may look as this, but I am very flexible. I mean, I can.
So you've just FedEx yourself into the country.
You FedEx, UPS, mainly DHL, though, just to be on brand. Yeah.
Flula, do you have any projects that are coming up that I can promote? Do you have anything?
Oh, sure. I inadvertently forgot to remove the lens caps from an entire sitcom and recorded an entire season of this. It's called Flula Makes Five. And so now we've turned it into a podcast.
Okay.
I hired my cousin Heinz to run the cameras. He's an idiot. So we have 8 episodes of a full-length sitcom called Flula Makes Five. The premise is I am living in the basement of a house and a family of 4 does not read the fine print and purchase the house. So Flula Makes Five is Alf meets Mr. Belvedere.
Okay, that sounds, what's the word? Dreadful. It sounds dreadful.
Oh, Dreadfort. You love Game of Thrones. Ramsay Bolton. Yes. Oh, he tortured Reek.
Yes, he sure did.
That's where he did it.
Yeah, that's where he did it.
So we went to Berlin
Yes.
with you.
We did.
And I mean, you really kind of took us to Berlin
Well, yes, a little bit. I
to
invited.
show us your Berlin.
I showed you my Berlin on other items as well. Reference to my testicles. Yes.
And penis. Don't sell
Also,
your penis
yes,
short.
I've never. Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
look. I want that to be clear. I didn't look out of respect to
Thank you.
I
Eyes up
did
here.
just because lighting is important to me. And
Shadows.
I want to make sure everything was properly.
Yes, like one of the
Showcased.
Renaissance.
I saw you notice like
Sculptus.
Flula has a third leg, and then
Right.
you looked up, you realized, oh no,
There
it's
were-
merely a shadow.
There were a lot of peni on that beach.
Oh.
We went to a nude beach. And
It was mostly peanut. I didn't see as many naked women.
V-guys, Vi-guys,
No, yeah.
Vi-guy.
Vagi.
How do you pluralize it? Vagina?
Is that the norm with nude beaches? Like, is there a preponderance of males?
More penis than
Yeah,
vagina?
more penis than vaginas.
I think so. It's probably
Yeah.
most are sausage parties.
Right.
I would think.
Yes.
Schnitzel parties.
As well, when in Germany, it's a Bratwurst party. But yes.
Bratwurst. Yes.
Yes. So, yeah, more Bratwurst than when, Vahujis, whatever we're saying now.
Then
Yes.
Pretzels.
The pretzels. Yes, the folded pretzels. The
That comes
calzones.
later.
Yeah. Yes.
If things work out.
Hey, whoa. Things did not work out, just so everyone knows. Yes.
Still a
That was the
Yeah.
narrator. Yeah.
Yes, I invited Conan when I met him and you guys the first time on the show.
I would very much like to go to Germany. So maybe I could come to Germany with you.
I will join you and you will join me. We will be like a 3-legged sack race, but with no sack, and it's not a race. We will take our time.
I just thought I would say it
Yeah.
and then never see.
You didn't think anyone would follow up on that.
No.
Oh, this was the first and last time I would ever speak with Conan O'Brien. I was convinced, yes.
Yeah, because you would probably invited a lot of other people to Germany. before
Everyone
that.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's your ploy.
That is-
It's
yes.
a smart. You never know who's going to take you up on it.
That's my ice break, That's how I do it. Come with me to Düsseldorf. And no one.
And it's sort of a game of chicken because you're like, well, I at least got the credit for offering, and they're not going to take me up on
And
it.
then no one feeds me chicken. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you hope
That's
for
how
it.
you played. Yeah.
Yeah.
But right on the air, he was like, "Yeah, I'd love to go with you." It was an
Yes.
instant match.
It was a deep match.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was a bing
Yes.
bing. We both swiped the correct direction.
Yes, correct.
Yes. And then you joined as well. It was very
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
We both got to go. That was one of my favorite trips of the travel
Of
shows
the
we've done
travel
so far.
shows.
Yes.
I loved going to Berlin.
Berlin is a really fun city. There's so much going on.
Oh, I agree.
And
Delicious
really
foods.
cool people. Yeah, delicious food.
Yeah.
Angular haircuts.
Very angular. Yes.
Well, yeah, so we did a Schuhplattler remote, and
Right.
I
Yes.
think I didn't realize at the time, but you grew up doing Schuhplattler.
Correct. Yes, as
And
a
that's
child.
a dance, a cultural dance.
A cultural dance, sure.
Can
yeah,
you describe Schuhplattler?
yeah, it's like the Running Man of early Bavaria.
Oh,
So, except there's less running, more hopping, lots of slapping, hands in the air like you just don't care, and then you slap both knees and buttocks and
you
other.
sometimes slap your feet,
Yes.
like a hacky sack.
Hacky sacky, yes, you may touch other people's. Be careful to not hit the peni or the vagina, but you can hit in those general regions as well.
Yeah.
And then lots of polka music is playing.
And what do you wear for that?
Anything you like, but also only lederhosen.
Okay.
But anything under the leader.
Yes, anything that is
Yeah.
freedom. Freedom underneath.
That's where the freedom comes.
That's correct.
And is that why, because lederhosen seem like they might be a little bit protective in the crotch area.
because it's leather. It's stiff leather.
You mean like there's a condom built in?
Well, I guess I mean that seems like the right clothing to wear if you're going to get slapped on the crotch.
Yes, of course. Yes, if you hit a cow's hide versus if you hit nylon,
yes,
one will hurt and bruise your clementines, and the other one will protect those.
A shock absorber. Yeah,
that's correct. Yes.
Yeah, so sort of safety.
Safety
garment.
first. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. Montel Jordan. Hello.
So is there a limited shelf life for shoe plot? Like, do they get
like
groin injuries? And
you're
have to
asking,
drop out?
is there like a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar that played 20 seasons of Schuhplattler? Everyone else is like 3 to 5 years.
Yes, exactly.
Emmett Smith running back. Yes.
Before you become sterile.
Free agency.
Yeah, that's correct. Oh, that's very dirty.
From Munich to Düsseldorf.
Absolutely. The Innsbruck Bling Blongs.
Yes.
Steal everyone. They're such poachers.
The Bling Blongs.
The Bling Blongs. Yeah, there's an umlaut somewhere. No one tells you where. We invite you to gas.
The umlaut is coming from inside the building.
That's correct. Yes, I know what you umlauted last summer.
The phrase. Just going back to you inviting Conan.
Oh, sure.
Did you really think that was going to happen?
Of course not.
No,
I truly did think I would be escorted middle of the taping away from the show for making no sense, and then referencing
slapped with a restraining order.
Immediately slapped somewhere with something. Yes, of course.
And had you spent a lot of time? I know you're obviously from Germany. And had you spent a lot of time specifically in Berlin?
The wonderful thing is I don't know Berlin at all. It's like if you ask a man from Tulsa to then say, "Hey, show me Manhattan."
Right.
What? Okay, I don't know. The Met? Which one? The baseball team? Nobody knows. It was
did
chaos.
you have to study up?
Oh, I Googled. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good. Just like a good tutor, be one chapter ahead of the student.
Exactly.
That's all I was. Yeah. But it was fun. I can speak the language and no one else could speak. Well, I can barely, we know I have limitations, just as a human person. But I was able to communicate.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Hey, boss, do you want to take a voicemail or two?
Well, actually, this is awkward.
Yeah, I noticed something.
Flula hasn't left.
Oh, yes.
Usually when the interview's over, Flula, people
mingle, hang out.
No, they have things to do. They're big stars.
Oh,
and they say, I've got to go.
Oh no.
You did this last time too. I don't know if you remember.
Do you remember this?
I've done this podcast before.
You've done this podcast before, and you didn't leave then either.
Oh, wonderful.
You have not. I mean, you must have something you've got to do right now.
Not in this moment. In about 2 to 3 hours, I will need to urinate and then also have a snack.
Do you schedule everything in your life?
Yes, it's all on my timers. Yeah.
So you don't even go by bladder pressure for urine?
No, I have a Pomodoro. Do you know the Pomodoro effect?
No.
You set a timer every 28 minutes, and that's when you do a new thing. So.
Oh.
What new thing? What do you mean? What?
Well, in 28 minutes, will we be finished at that moment?
Definitely.
Then I will return to my automobile, and then I will stare at the sky, aforementioned callback.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying that what you're doing right now is probably not great for your career.
Did you get it, though? Did you get it?
No, I don't even listen to you anymore. I don't listen to you. Okay. I just look at your powerful mandibles and your fierce wolf-like eyes. And listen to your voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it sounds like a chocolate maker yelling at me. And what I'm trying to say is that it creates a good impression when I say, "Okay, thanks a lot for being here, President Obama," and then he has to get up and go because everyone imagines him having big things to do.
Writing bills.
Thank you so much, Jane Fonda, and she gets up and she runs out because she's Jane Fonda. She has a lot to do.
Yes.
You. By sticking around, are
like a fungus.
You're creating this illusion, and maybe it's not an illusion, that you really have nothing to do.
No, it's a illusion of staying power, of consistency, of always there, can't stop, won't stop. 1960s Celtics. You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay. Yes. Well, we were all just thinking about the 1960 Celtics.
Definitely.
So
shout out to Drew Heinsohn.
You're making my brothers very happy right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hey, Red Auerbach, huh?
Oh, nice. Are they mass holes?
Okay. Let's. Yes.
I was recently taught this word.
Okay. Yes, they are. They are mass holes, my brothers.
Oh, nice. Great.
Have you been to Boston?
Yes, I've been to Boston. I've been to where are you from?
It's just Boston. It's not Boston.
Boston.
No. Yeah. It's. Did you like it there?
I did like it very much. I enjoyed it. I liked the Fleet Center was very enjoyable to see. And you are from Boston?
Right outside Brookline, Massachusetts.
Oh, I've heard that's the Tunt of Massachusetts. Is that correct?
is not the Tunt of Massachusetts.
Also,
it's a lovely little town that's right on the Boston line. You can walk into Boston in seconds, or if you get in trouble, you can quickly leave Boston and get into Brooklyn.
Yeah, in and out.
Tiptoe out. I used to do that a lot when I'd get in trouble.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, back in the day. I was quite a naughty boy.
I like it. What did you do?
Oh, I'd stay late at the library. Yeah, and sometimes I'd take out a book and I'd turn it in a day late.
Oh, overdue, baby.
Yeah. Every now and then I'd get a free sample of an ice cream that I didn't intend to buy in the first place.
You sneaky sucker, small spoon.
So yeah, I was a real wild man back in the day. But it is nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And awkward as well.
Yeah, it's because no guest has ever been in the third act segment, and you somehow have done it twice, both times you were on.
Oh,
right.
I'm like that villain that was murdered in Act 2, but then maybe not murdered hard enough.
Right.
So then he's back.
Yeah. Like a slasher that gets back up off the floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry again.
Yeah. So it's funny that we're bringing this up and you're not even becoming self-conscious and leaving now.
No,
You're still sticking around.
Why don't we try asking him to leave?
Oh, if you just said this, I would leave. Yes, of course.
Flula, I think you should go.
Oh, okay, great. Everyone, wait, great to meet you. Bye-bye.
What?
Oh, I didn't really think he'd
that
go.
simple. No,
Yeah.
I didn't either.
Oh, wow.
He really is leaving.
Wow, he's getting his... Wait, why is he getting separate shirts?
Yeah, why does
This is a sun shirt. Wait, you've asked a question? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
he's back.
He's back.
So shirts are important to cover your body because no matter how many creams you wipe on your face and arms, you can still receive sunburns.
But you already have a shirt.
Layers. Layers are for players, Matt.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's long sleeve?
Long sleeve.
I see.
And a hood.
Oh, okay.
It's a hood.
Yes.
A hoot is something else. An
No,
owl.
hood.
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 Hoot. Hood.
Hood, let the dogs out.
Okay, don't. No, a hood did not let the dogs out.
Oh.
Okay. You, where are you going?
Well, okay.
Well, now
you got to stay.
Now you have
Sorry.
to stay
Yeah.
because we were going to do something, but we don't have time to do that now. So you might as well stick around till the end.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe we could take a voicemail from you.
I would love it.
Okay, send in a voicemail. Hey, let's check. There's a voicemail now. I'm told from a Flula Borg. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
And he has a question for us. Let's talk to
Eduardo, play it for us.
Hey, everyone. It's me, Flula Borg. How are you doing today?
Okay, that doesn't seem like there's any
That's
other
a
sound
shitty
waves.
voicemail. That is
Yeah.
a terrible voicemail. Usually they ask a question. Let's see if Flula Borg left another one.
Hey, everyone. It's my second message. Apologies for the first message, which was a question. I wanted to see how everyone is doing today and also tonight. And I will
Oh,
see...
for God's sake! He didn't learn from the first voicemail.
There's a third. Hold on.
There's a third.
Yeah,
Let's
there's
check
a
it
third.
out.
Hello, Conan. It's me, Flula. I just wanted to confirm our recording of the podcast tomorrow at 1300 hours and to just confirm the payment, which is 13 biscuits. Do you have those?
Okay. Yes, we'll give him biscuits.
Hey, it's me. I'm still on the... I forgot. I have one more question.
He's still on. I can't believe I spoke. There was a long gap in that
Yeah,
voicemail.
it's
And
like
guess
he
what? There's a
planned it.
gap every time I talk, which
Yeah.
is weird.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say, everyone, bye-bye to you and have a very nice day. Do you get it?
Is that the end of it?
It is. And then what's so weird is that he's still here.
No, he's still here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Flula,
Yes.
I asked you to do a simple improv
What was it?
where you leave a voicemail that's just like, oh, Conan, tell us what's your favorite pet, and it allows us to fill out the segment.
Oh.
But you couldn't even do that.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's too late. It's ridiculous.
Hello, Conan. It's me, Flula. I would like to know what is your favorite pet so you can fill out the segment.
I guess it would be my dog. I love my
I
dog.
love
You also
that.
have cats, so you play favorites?
Yeah, I like dogs better.
Oh, I'm a cat
Yeah.
guy.
No, I hate cats or tunts. I want to let our listeners know that
Okay.
you and I have been friends for a long time.
It's absolutely accurate.
You would come on my show and bring me absolute delight. You would make me laugh like a school child.
I love this. School children giggle a lot.
Yes, they giggle. I was a little. You would reduce me to a little Bavarian schoolboy chuckling as I licked my marzipan.
I knew you would say marzipan.
I knew you. And I was so happy when you were on the show. And then when you come on the podcast, you bring me absolute joy. Like I've just had a brisk walk in my leather shorts in the Alps.
Oh, that's like a Lipton iced tea poured over your eyebrows.
Well, okay, that's just stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Welcome to me, Conan.
Yeah. Welcome to you.
Yeah.
How have you been? First of all, Flula, I did embrace you,
You did
out in
deeply.
the hallway,
Yes.
and you are made of pure mahogany. You must work out constantly.
Lots of pledge being sprayed all over my shoulders.
No, I didn't mean you're being waxed down like mahogany. I mean you are rock hard.
You're okay.
No. I didn't mean anything dirty or sexual. I know that you're still impotent, but you.
Absolutely.
I'm saying your shoulders,
yes,
your lats, your pecs.
Yeah.
It was like hugging an armoire,
like an awkward Lego. Yes. Conan, I am bored. Have you heard of boredom?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So when this occurs, I just take things that weigh more than me and I put them up and down and up and down.
Up and down and up and down.
Yeah, the gravity.
Yes. And so you do a lot of working out. I know you have a trainer. We've talked about this before.
I've trained Paolo. He's Italian. I don't understand him. He doesn't understand me. It's a very confusing United Nations.
Well, the important thing is you and your Italian trainer get along.
We do.
And is he really responsible for you being in this shape?
Absolutely. I'm an idiot, Conan, as you have learned. I don't know what to ingest and what to outgest. I heard that you also like bicycles.
I like bicycles, yes.
Yes,
I like to look at them. I don't like to. I've never gotten on one.
Is this a fact?
No, it's a lie. I was making what we in America call a joke. I think you call it a Laubenstiegen.
Yeah, Laubenstiegen. Yeah.
So I like to ride a bicycle. I do. Yes.
Great. Just like the Queen song. Yeah.
Yes, I like to. Just like the Queen song. Yeah. Yes. I like to get on a bicycle and I like to ride it.
Oh yes.
A friend of mine. A shout out to my friend Brad. Told me
Brad.
No one's ever had a bad day on a bicycle, and it's right. I'm always happy when I'm riding a bicycle.
What about the people that have been inadvertently struck by trucks?
Oh, yes. He did say, I remember Brad saying this, with the exception of those who've been killed riding a bike.
Yes,
he did say that.
It's a small exception. But other than this, Brad Pitt, it was Brad Pitt, correct?
I don't like to get it out there that I ride regularly with Brad Pitt.
Yes.
But I ride regularly with Brad Pitt.
Wow, yes.
Mr. Not just Smith. A couple of us triple A-listers. You've heard of A-listers.
Yes,
Brad
the restaurant.
Pitt's Leo DiCaprio, your Conan O'Brien.
Of course.
Your Eve Plum. She was on the original Brady Bunch.
Oh, wonderful.
I just said original like there was been another one.
Has there been a reboot?
No, there was not a reboot. It's the only thing they haven't rebooted. No, they made a movie.
They made a couple movies.
Anyway, what I'm saying is
someone
like me who's in the highest echelons of celebrityhood.
Single digit IMDb.
Yes. When I start to ride my bicycle, other triple A celebrities show up alongside me.
It's like Forrest Gump, except you're riding a bicycle and the people following you are also celebrities.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's a very good image. That's exactly what it's right.
Are you wearing a shirt that says, "Have a nice day"?
No, I'm not. No, you took it too far.
That was far enough.
Yeah. What is your diet like? Because you're one of the healthiest men I know. This morning, what did you have?
I had some chicken, and then also had some mashy potatoes, and also.
Why do you call them mashy potatoes?
What do you name those?
We call them mashy mushmushes.
Well, see, it's more I would say efficient. As a German, we just say mashy potatoes as opposed to mashy mush potatoes.
Okay. I was pulling your leg.
Stop it. Down, boys.
No, we just say mashed potatoes here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the song "Mashed Potato" by the Wiggles?
No, I haven't.
Mashed potato.
No, my children are grown, so I haven't listened to the Wiggles in a very long time.
Adults can also listen to the Wiggles.
There's actually a warning on the label that says no. Not for anyone over 4.
I don't follow.
You'll go into a blind rage.
Perfect. Just start hitting bicyclists.
So you get up in the morning. I want to hear about your regimen.
I wake up. I ingest calories. I move very quickly. I ingest more calories. I think about Conan O'Brien, WWCBD. What would Conan O'Brien do? And then I do those things.
Okay. So I know you've been a huge fan of mine for a long time.
A very large fan. I once wrote a song about you and Andy called Conandy.
Oh, really?
I did.
You did or you didn't?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how does that song go? Can I hear any of it?
I need to clear it with, what's it called? Cap ass?
Ass cap?
Yeah. And then I will send it to you.
But you wrote it?
Yes.
Oh, but so
I'll send it to you. You can mail it. We can play it right now.
Okay.
What did you think?
I thought it was fantastic.
Me as well.
It was beautiful. That's a good song.
It's like that wardrobe, a triple banger.
Yeah. But now we have to pay more money to Flula. I think we have to pay money.
I refuse money. I don't work $4.
Really?
Yeah, I get paid in biscuits.
Biscuits? Little biscuits?
Yeah. Have you had Bojangles in North Carolina, a chain that sells very delicious Southern biscuits?
Okay, it's just biscuit. It's not biscuit. It's just biscuit.
There's a U inside this, Conan.
Yes, I know, but we call it a silent U, a U that has been bullied into silence.
I will never be silent.
Okay. So you get up in the morning, you eat, I think it's chicken.
Yes, no biscuits.
No biscuits. You don't eat any carbs.
Who does that?
Well, I'll eat carbs all the time.
I eat them sometimes, but when I have a photo shoot with Paolo Mascitti coming up, then I cannot eat those carbohydrates.
See, yes. You know, I have to tell you, you put out a calendar.
I do a
every
Flalenda,
year,
yes.
Flulaborg's calendar,
Yes.
and they're available, I believe, online. But you always send me one, and
Yes.
you always find a way to be, I would say, shirtless for most months.
Nipples are exposed.
Like December, January, February, shirtless.
Extra hot.
Yeah. Yes. No. I use the nipples come out of the calendar, and I hang my shirts on them.
Oh, you can also use them to squeeze lemons.
Yes, and adjust your radio dial.
If you have some radio, yes, serious.
My point is, you're very proud of your body, are you not?
No.
Why? Is this self-loathing? Because some people that have a body like yours are very self-loathing.
Listen, you have a delicious voice, and so you use it to make dollars and to make many, many podcasts. I have a body that someone gave to me. I have 0 credit, so I have to utilize it. I have to prostitute myself.
Okay. How is your love life going, Flula?
It's non-existent. I once dated a whole note, a techno whole note.
A what? A techno whole note?
Whole note? Whole notes of 4 beats of music.
You've dated 4 beats of music?
Yes. Oh, by the way, I will send you my Flalender, my next one, if you want.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
I treasure them.
Yeah,
I treasure
great.
them.
I want to hear more about this whole note.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Gorley. This is that's exactly, you always get me off track, but Matt's here to say, wait a minute, let's double down.
Return to it's Gowally?
It's Gorley.
Oh, why'd you say
I know there's
like,
a U in there.
Yeah, why is that you? Once again.
It would be Gowally.
Gowally.
Go for it. Yeah.
Matthew Gowally?
I'll take it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Matthias Gowally.
Matthias Gowally.
Yeah, Matthias.
Yes, on the ones and twos.
Yeah.
So you dated a whole note.
Yes.
Explain how that works.
We established a romantic connection, and then we lasted for 4 measures, and then I said... and then I moved on. Yeah.
What note was it?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, an E flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3rd position on the trombone.
Yes.
Treble clef. Yes.
I could have warned you against an E
Bass
flat.
clef. Excuse me. Yeah.
So, okay, you are a monastic. You are celibate. You are not.
I'm Heloise, not Abelard. Correct. Yes.
Okay. So what do you do for fun? After your workout, what do you do? What does Fulaborg do?
I like to do Klimmzüge, which are push-ups, and then I also like to make jogging. Have you ever made jogging?
Listen, I just said after your workout.
Yeah.
After your workout, you do push-ups and jogging? That's not after your workout.
Oh, you have never followed David Goggins on Instagram. Stay hard, Conan.
Oh, okay. So you do, even after your workout, you do more exercise.
I do minor workouts, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you do when you're not working out? That's, I guess, the right question.
Oh, I like to sleep, also like to look at the sky and also at other items in the world.
Okay. So looking at sky.
Yes.
Have you noticed anything about the sky recently?
It contains clouds on occasion, and other occasions has no clouds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just writing this-
Cumulonimbus clouds.
Writing
Very
this
good.
down, and I will send this to Scientific American.
And
this is good to know.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, also stratocumulus, cumulonimbus, also very nice cloud cirrus, a little too wavy for my taste.
Oh. Okay. So you're a cloud critic, as they say.
Sometimes, yes.
Okay. And then you notice other objects. What objects have you been noticing lately?
I've noticed your delicious smile and wonderful haircut, Conan O'Brien.
Well, I look, a lot of people are in love with my hair.
Yes. How do you style it? Do you wake up and it is like this, or is there a man and or a woman that arranges it?
No one else does it. I figured this out myself a long time ago. I use various oils and resins, plus a little bit of mayonnaise.
Oh.
And then I work it in there, and then I cook it in a little kiln that just bakes my hair.
Hellman's?
For 40 minutes.
40?
Yes.
Hellman's or Kraft?
Well, I don't like to name... Hellman's.
Thank you. Yeah, sponsor, shout out.
No, it's definitely Hellman's is better.
Obviously Hellman's.
You really want whole eggs in there. But then I get this delicious pastry on top of my head. It seems to give people delight. And so it's a small price for me to pay to give other people joy.
It sounds like a large price, depending on the amounts of mayonnaise and croissants you purchase.
That's true. But, I do it. I also think I maybe do it to draw attention away from parts of my body that maybe I'm not thrilled with.
Speak to me.
Well, I'm just saying I have beady little rat eyes.
That's incorrect.
Look, it is true. Look at me looking around. Beady little rat eyes.
Delicious.
And I've got this eye vein under my eye. And then I've got these thin lips. Like, what happened? What happened to that guy? Did he chew on a grenade to save his regiment and his lips blew off?
Episode 2, Band of Brothers.
Yes. And so we hate to tell you what happened to me. Your lips are gone. No! And so I think the hair is a way to draw people away from my features that I'm not as proud of.
Very confusing. You are a beautiful man. I love all of the items you have described in a fully platonic, non-sexual way.
Oh, well, maybe we can nudge that over to sexual.
Let's give it a try.
We have some similarities in that we both, well, not just coming from Massachusetts, but I think we have certain similar personalities in terms of kinds of things that we find funny and
yes,
but
old-timey speak.
We love old-timey speak.
That was the big thing from the abbreviating the stage show, because I used the word ne'er-do-well, and I live in Harlem, and I never thought I would get recognized in Harlem because I'm one of the few white Jewish men who live up there, and a man saw me on the street last month, and that thing came out 7 or 8 years ago, and the man saw me and he yelled, "Ne'er-do-well!"
Isn't that great, though?
It was the greatest thing that ever. I don't get recognized very much in general, but when I do, oh man, does it feel good. It's probably irritating at your level, but at my level, it's still like
I don't ever.
It's very warm.
No,
really?
I'm not irritated.
That's great. That's great to hear.
I like, and you say, I'd be irritated by questions. I'm not.
Okay.
I like talking to people almost, and Sona is often with me when I'm out in the world, and Blay is too. But often people will start chatting with me, and I'll keep chatting with them, and then they say I have to go. I'll go with you. We can talk more about comedy.
I do these meet and greets after the show, and sometimes I'll connect with the people, and it's like I have to go back to a hotel room and be by myself.
Yes, it's time.
It's like turning back into Bill Bixby after being the Incredible Hulk. That feeling.
You've talked about, I can kind of relate to this. You have kind of an OCD about honesty.
Oy.
And I had this too growing up, which is there's a lot of it was very important to my mom that we all be thought of well.
Yeah.
And I love my mom, and she's just superhuman person who did so much when we were growing up to keep this madness together. And I idolize her. At the same time, she always wanted people, when people came over, she would put on a little bit of a, well, yes, now come here. She'd become, because she wanted everyone to think that we're not low-class Irish. We are lace curtain Irish. And it was a whole thing. But she would say things, and we would all notice, like, what happened to Mom? And it was important. And I remembered it was always very important to me. And I think it's one of the reasons I got into comedy. I always had to say, nope, that's not true.
Oh, my gosh.
That's not.
Yes.
And one of the things
and my mother would give me the stare.
I would get that too.
Yeah.
And she would, one of the things I remembered is we'd all be gathered around, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and we have company over. Or anytime company was coming and we got to sit in the dining room and people are sitting around, she'd say, and now, of course, we always say grace. And I'd say, we only do this when company's here.
Oh, no.
And she would say, that's not true.
Oh, that's so good.
But I mean, I just couldn't not. I had to always say, that's not true.
Yeah, the dishonesty. Part of it is I grew up always feeling God was watching me all the time. Just because of I just took everything everybody told me seriously, so that I would act up in the house. I would stub my toe on the corner of a counter, and that doesn't make sense. Not a counter, a cabinet, and my mother would say, "See, God punished you," and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Instead of thinking, "Gosh, what a prick," I would think, "Oh, I better not act up."
I used to think, doesn't God have other things to do? Hey, Goldman just got out of line. I'll give him the old stubberoo. Yeah. Hey, what about that tsunami that just wiped out 3,000 people in Indonesia? Oh, I was dealing with Goldman.
And then I went to Hebrew school. I don't know if you went to Catholic.
I went to Hebrew school.
Yeah.
I was immediately asked to leave. No, I went to Catholic instruction actually with Brian Kiley.
Oh, that's so interesting. I would go to Hebrew school and they would say, well, this is a sin, adultery and coveting being jealous and bearing false witness. And are there any others? Yes, leaving the finger paints out. Is that also a sin that God will smite you for? But playing with clay without permission. That's another one that God punished me for. It was just the things I was learning in Hebrew school were not matching up with the little I had learned at home.
Am I correct that there's probably really not much difference between if you're a kid Hebrew instruction and if you're a kid Catholic instruction? Meaning they're both leaning on guilt, beware, watch out, someone's watching.
Yes,
because that was my experience, and then the few times that. Well, actually, I grew up in Brookline. More of my friends were Jewish than were Irish Catholic.
Sure.
And I would sense that, wait a minute, this is supposed to be a completely alien religion. Yeah. This is all sounding pretty familiar to me.
Totally.
And these people are really funny.
Yes.
So there's all this like transference.
Yeah. And also the presentation is very similar. The ornate, the rituals, the churches are gorgeous, and many of these synagogues, especially the older ones, are so impressive in terms of architecture and the stained glass and everything like that. It's very, very interesting. But I went to a Catholic college. I went to Boston College, and I befriended some Jesuit priests, and they would say, yeah, there's a lot of intersection in our liturgy. Not so much the words as much as the ideas and the where the stresses are, which is on a very angry, judgmental God. But as a lot of fathers do when they have a son late in life, they mellow, and that's where I see Protestantism is sort of a mellower God, not as likely to smite after having Jesus.
Yeah, the Protestants have it's a God that's like wearing loafers and Dockers. And
it's Pete Holmes.
Yeah, it's Pete Holmes. It's Pete Holmes is God, as opposed to like Bill Burr is the Catholic God. I like figuring out religion just using stand-ups.
Oh my gosh!
Specifically Northeastern stand-ups. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out who would be the Jewish comedian God. It wouldn't be Crystal. It wouldn't be no, too light.
Lewis Black. I just got it. It's Lewis Black because he'd be saying things like, "Do I get this straight? Let me understand something. You, a post office, wants me to spend money on a stamp, and then I spend money on the stamp." You know, that kind of thing.
Wow, that's good.
You know what I used to do?
The Gomorrans and the Sodomites are having blowjobs.
Yeah. You know what I used to do? I used to do a Lewis. I like Lewis Black, but I used to do a Lewis Black impression where he's because his whole thing was getting worked up over something that's kind of small, and I used to do a Lewis Black impression about things where he's worked up about something you should be worked up about. So it'd be like, have you heard about this thing called kidnapping? Someone takes a child. They take a child who is the only son or daughter of these loving parents, and they take them away, and they say you'll only see them alive again if we get money. And it would really make me laugh because I'd be like, yeah. Just him getting mad about stuff he should get mad about.
Kylie used to always tell me, he would say, you have no idea how funny the meetings are in Conan's office. And initially I was skeptical. I thought...
you said Conan's not that funny?
No, I said, yeah, everybody's going to laugh at their boss, right? And then I just started listening to the podcast, but also he would tell me the stories, the bits you would do, which was one of my favorites was the dirty Brian Kiley.
I would do Brian. It's called Brian Kiley at the Apollo. Now Brian Kiley, again, as you know, tells really clean jokes. Yes.
And
he wears the creased chinos and a blue
and schmaltzless. Puts
nothing on it. The jokes are just,
they're just perfect. You could read them. They're beautiful, but also his character is
perfect
so
jokes,
mild-mannered.
But Kiley, and he'd stand up there, and he's very Catholic, and he tells these wonderful jokes, and he always is doing this with his hands. He doesn't move his body, really, at all when he's up on stage.
Yeah.
And so I started doing Kiley at the Apollo, where he's up there, and he's like, hi, everybody. Good to see you. I'm Brian Kiley, and the other day I'm I'm going down on this bitch. And I'm eating her out. And he's still the same mannerisms. And then I work my way, down to her asshole, And I start licking out her asshole.
Oh, God.
And then I'm like, bitch, you've got to wash your ass. And he's killing.
Murdering.
But then he goes backstage, kills, and he goes, well, that's my time, thank you. And then he goes backstage, and I would always have him sit in a little iron chair and read a Truman biography quietly.
Yes.
And then someone would come and go, get out there again. They want more of you. And he'd be like, oh, okay. And he'd close it, and he'd go back out there, and he'd go, the other day, I'm whipping this guy with a, whatever. It's just fun.
It's weird to hear you even talk like that.
I know.
So
But the thing is,
funny.
when I'm channeling Kylie, so in meetings, I would just do these bits that had nothing to do what was going to be nothing.
Yeah.
The whole rule was none of this helps the show. None of this can be on the show. None of it can help the show. And I would do these long, and especially in the post-show meeting, if a guest hadn't been good or if a bit hadn't worked, I could do 40 minutes destroying, and it was really fun. That's the thing I missed. The thing I missed the most.
He said there were 4 or 5 shows the day of the show.
I would do shows before the show, and then the show was like, oh, we got to go do that show, huh? The one that people see. Well, that's no fun. I want to do Kylie at the Apollo. You've got to wash your ass.
So perfect.
And he's looking side to side,
Perfect.
and he's doing this with his. Because you got to see Brian. Brian Kai's a great comic, but just the idea that he would do any joke like this is just right. It's just insane.
Yes.
It's just funnier because I know who Brian Kiley is, and I hope people go and look at his comedy online.
Go look at Brian Kiley.
Yeah.
How much of how different it is what you're saying.
I took a shit the other day, and when you take a shit, and then at the same time. And then it's just it gets incredibly insane. I would and when I would channel this stuff, I would be saying stuff that I don't even think about, but suddenly it's coming out because I'm doing Kylie at the Apollo, which gave me
perfect.
I love it.
so much joy. Blay, what's the matter?
I hate all of this.
Why?
I mean, I love it, but imagining Kylie do it, it's crazy because he is the most. I think he might be the most straight-laced person I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just now I have the mental image of him doing.
Also, you know what I always do? I would always add him driving home in a very small, sensible, square car.
Yeah.
And just. And then going home and pulling the blanket up to his chin to go to sleep, and then the phone rings
With a nightcap.
and then the phone rings, and it's the club going, they're screaming for you, they want more. And so he gets out, puts on his blazer, gets back in his little car, goes back there, and then goes out and becomes this other person.
Yeah, I picture him with a pipe carousel.
Yeah,
With all the pipes. And the other thing is that he's the person who reads the most long books, like Robert Caro, those LBJ books that are
the person, one of the people.
Really?
Yeah. He and I have that same affliction.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I was gonna. That was one of the questions.
No, we
I was
both
gonna
do that.
ask you. What is your? Are you a big reader?
Yeah, I read a ton of history, and Kylie was the same thing. But we were always both Kylie and I are just very similar in that we're these two Irish Catholic guys from Boston who, if you see a picture of us on a beach where everyone else is in a thong and playing pickleball, we're the ones reading books that weigh about 80 pounds, and they have a swastika on the cover because it's about. The rise and fall of the
Third Reich.
The rise and fall of the Third Reich.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Annotated.
Yeah. Annotated.
Yeah.
And we're picking out things that are wrong.
Oh wow!
About
You just
the book.
went up in my book.
There you go.
Of people who read books.
Okay. Well, good.
Yeah.
I'd like to think.
Did you like that Robert Caro documentary? Have you seen that?
I'm in it.
Oh yes.
You fucker.
I'm sorry. I got confused because you were also in the.
You thought that was Dennis. You thought that was Dennis Leary going on and on about Caro.
The Larry, the Gary Shandling documentary.
Yeah, these days, everyone's in every documentary.
Yeah, and I I'm
in documentaries I shouldn't be in about sex trafficking in Sweden. and Conan O'Brien went.
You should be in that one.
Well, I was cleared. You and I have a bunch of things to talk about. First of all, I want to compliment you in another way, which is you have a stand-up special which has dropped literally 2 days ago, I think. Okay, now everyone's correcting me with 4. Oh, great, because we would have had a lot of calls. Why did you guys have to correct me on that?
Because you were looking at us like, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just say yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah,
Close
sure.
enough, idiot. That's all I need.
You were wrong.
It's just wrong with a soft G.
Don't do it here now.
It's not
Don't
wrong
do it
guh.
here now. Don't do it
Okay.
in front of Gary, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't you mean Jerry?
Yeah. Born on Third Base is your stand-up special, and it's hilarious. Now, full disclosure, I'm such a fan that I had some involvement with my people in helping to bring this to reality. But I'm saying this as someone who hates himself.
How can that be?
I'd be more than happy to shit on it if I could. It's really, really funny and
thank
beautifully
you.
done.
Thank you.
It's really nice, and so I'm congratulations.
Well, I had a lot of fun touring it, and the people liked it, and I shot it in Toronto, where they're just so nice and really love comedy, and so I'm,
Oh my God, Canada,
very grateful.
Toronto.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's where that's where my ghost is going to go when it roams the earth, doing bits. It's going to go up to Toronto.
Because they're taste and they're so nice.
They're really smart, and they laugh, and they're fun.
Yeah.
And what's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that?
What a weird thing to say.
I don't want
to
go
Your
up.
ghost is going to go to Toronto, and you're just going to do bits?
Yeah, I don't want to go to heaven. Heaven sounds boring.
Okay. You're
I
just
don't
want to be
go
stuck
up.
in this purgatory.
I don't want to go talk to Eleanor Roosevelt on a cloud. I want to go up to Toronto and do bits, and then go to a cool restaurant
But
afterwards.
wouldn't heaven, by definition, be a bunch of people who love your bits?
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
Okay.
That seems patronizing. I wouldn't like that.
But you think, I'm sorry, just going back to this, you think you're going to go to Toronto, you're going to appear as a ghost, and people are just going to be like, let's see what bits he has.
Yes. Gary, if you were in Toronto and you knew that I had passed away in the last year or two, and you heard that my ghost was in Toronto and he was doing bits somewhere, wouldn't you check him out?
I would check him out, and then I would also spend a lot of time seeing Rush.
But no, in this scenario, they're dead too. But they're also playing.
No. This is my idea of heaven. Rush is touring, and Conan is doing stand-up associated with it.
Yeah.
And we're also spending time breaking down some of the licks, the guitar licks and things like that, and also the
I love it.
The
See?
drum solos.
This man gets me.
This
Okay.
is
Now
Now
it
listen,
makes sense.
Gary, you are a fellow Massachusetts masshole like
Peabody.
myself. You're from
Yes.
Peabody.
Yes.
And you talk about this a lot in your special, and you've touched on it before, but it really does inform a lot of your comedy, which is, I think, quite beautiful. But you grew up poor. You grew up. There's no other way to say it. You
we
grew
were
up poor.
Yeah, we were broke Jewish people, which people think, oh, that's a thing. And but it really, most of us, especially in that time of in the 70s, a lot of people were broke. So yes, half the Jews would be broke too, right? Everybody was. Yeah. So and that informed me. It developed my personality in terms of my resentment towards certain kids growing up who had more than us, and it didn't have to be much. It could be an above ground pool, and I would be like, "Oh, look at the opulence! These people, they don't know what it is to struggle." And Christmas used to just blow me away. These kids would just get so much for Christmas,
Right.
and I would get a thing. 8 nights of a thing, but some of them were practical, which you don't want for holidays.
Like what? Well, give me an example of a practical Hanukkah gift.
I remember everybody says socks, but I would get pajamas, which I very rarely wore.
Right.
Because it just that it was either freezing cold in my house, which required an electric blanket, which I can't even believe those things were legal at the time. They were just fire starters, but also
you could
be electrocuted.
I just know this in Massachusetts. But every time a house burned down,
yes,
in the 50s, 60s, or 70s, you'd see firemen walking away afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I'd hang out at these things, and then as a true arsonist does.
Yes.
But they'd always be like shaking their heads going, and you'd always read in the paper that it was an electric blanket.
An electric blanket, or there would be a fire chief holding up a melted light bright.
Yes. Yes.
And it would be, hopefully it would be the clown, because the clown face would melt into a frown.
Yeah.
Because he was upset by this as well. The clown,
sure.
not just the fire chief. But those were the two biggest fire causes.
Because what could go wrong
70s.
if you took mid-20th century knowledge of electrical wiring and ran it through a bunch of cotton and nylon? Like, what could go wrong?
Yeah.
And then you go to sleep
driest
and
time
just
of
crank this thing.
Yes.
So people would just burst into flames.
Yeah.
So you grow up in Peabody, and what's interesting is you said that it gave you a completely different perspective than a lot of kids have when you grew up not having. You grew up not having stuff. And so that you knew just by rote what things cost.
Oh, yes.
And you had that all down, which you said, when you don't have money, you know all of this stuff.
Yes. That's what always irritated me. I remember I had this neighbor who went to a summer camp, and I was interested in it because he came back with and this is a phenomenon of Jewish summer camps, where these kids who were kind of average athletics and attractiveness would go to summer camp, and they would walk taller when they returned, because they were they had culled all the Gentile kids from the group. So it was just the Jews were standing out, and the only choice the girls had or the boys had were other Jewish people. So that there was this thing, and they would be so confident, and because they had made out with a girl over the summer, where they weren't getting any makeout sessions in junior high or seventh grade or anything. And then they would come back in the fall, and they had more confidence. And I envied this. And I remember asking the kid, "Well, how much does this thing cost?" He says, "I don't know. Why would I know how much things cost?" And I said, "Oh, you would ask for something, and your parents would tell you no, we can't afford it, and then they would tell you how much everything costs."
So you knew how much everything.
Yeah. I remember I wanted this robot called 2XL, which was really just an 8-track player that they had somehow. It was a brilliant thing where it would ask you questions, and it was a trivia thing, and you got informed, and it was $54.87 in Toys R Us, where my mom worked at the mall, and she couldn't afford a babysitter, so I would, at 9 years old, walk around the mall for 3 hours while she worked, and then when the boss left, I could go in there and hang out at the stationery store. But I would walk around, hang around at Toys R Us, and at Sears you could play the Atari for a while, and then the Orange Julius kids would give me free Julii.
I love that you did the plural of Julius. That makes me so happy.
This sounds like heaven.
It was incredible.
Did you ever have fried octopi with your Julii?
So I was like the mall mascot, basically, and I would hang out at the Toys R Us, and there was this robot called 2XL, and I knew it was $54.87, and I would every year I would ask for it, and then but I also would ask people if I could borrow $54.87, which is so specific. But I hadn't worked out the fact that it would probably be 5% tax, and also the parents would always say $55, but kids would always know that there was $54.87.
Sure,
that was a big kid thing. So I think.
Did you ever get it?
I did get it. My mom. There was a neighbor who got it and outgrew it several years later, and my mom bought it used from them and gave it to me for my birthday, and it worked 100%. Just the box was damaged because it's been opened.
I remember at Christmas as being perilous, meaning something great could happen, but also if you're one of 6,
wow,
you can get lost in the show. And Santa's busy because he's working at the microbiology lab, and sometimes Santa has a short fuse. And anyway, I remember once we had this tradition where we're asleep and Santa would put the gifts. They weren't wrapped, but they would just each one of the kids in the family has a piece of furniture in the living room. This is where my parents still live, mind you. Wow. In Brookline, Mass. and there's a different piece of furniture, and Luke's toys would go on a chair, and most people had a chair, and then mine just arbitrarily became, there's this long white couch. Now think about it. Everything looks tiny and insignificant on a long white couch. And Santa's busy and there's a lot to do. So there were years where Santa's like, okay, I got Neil covered. I got Luke. I got Jane. I got Justin. And then he's down there and he's throwing stuff around. He's like, I got to get back to the lab. I think that germ got out. And then, I've been working on something called COVID. I hope it's.
Oh, shit.
But anyway, that was my dad. And anyway,
What's his name?
Thomas.
Okay.
And so he would be. There was one Christmas where I think he was throwing everything around, and then he got to the giant white couch, and there was some socks, and there wasn't much. So I'll never forget that was the year he got a toboggan, like for everyone to share. But I come running downstairs, and I see this giant toboggan filling out the couch, and I'm like, I got a toboggan? This is insane. And I'll never forget, my dad went, interesting. Santa told me on his way out that it's actually for everyone. And I went, huh? But it's like the one thing that's on my couch. And he went, Santa said you kind of get to be in charge of it, but it's for everyone. And I'm like, first of all, you're having a legal conversation with Santa about ownership. And then how are you in charge of a toboggan? I get to decide who sits where. But hey, I got over it. I'm 60 and bitching about it on a podcast.
That really tracks with the socialism of 1970s Massachusetts.
Oh my God.
Though.
And I still, to this day, when I go home and that white couch is still there.
Oh, really?
And I'll still look at it and I'll be like, fucking toboggan. There was a toboggan and then like some Post-its and some socks.
Oh my God.
And an electric blanket. And then, it's like, what kind of... Anyway, enough about me.
Man.
I'm just saying we all suffer.
I remember one year I did get a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons books.
And you talk about this.
Yeah.
You talk about
I got
this
the
in the
Dungeons
special. Yeah.
Hackett's books. But unfortunately, it came with all these dice and the maps and everything like that, but it didn't come with any friends. And that is the greatest oversight of the TSR company was that, kids who are into this stuff are lonely.
Your obsession with comedy or your interest in comedy goes way back to when you were a kid, and you got to do something that I dreamed of doing but never got to do, which is you got to go to a live taping of Johnny Carson's Tonight Show.
Oh, yeah.
And that's something I never experienced.
Oh,
Can you
wow.
tell me what that was like?
Yes. I was 13. I had just been bar mitzvahed, and my brother Max had gone to spring break and been bumped 3 times. And back then in the
From the audience.
No, I'm sorry. That made it sound like my brother Max was a guest on the Tonight Show with Carson. No, he'd been bumped by the airline.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And flying on spring break, and so he had gotten these tickets. I don't know if they were round trip, but they afforded my mother and I to go to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
My brother couldn't use them because he was starting a job in Florida. So he gave them to us. We used them to go to Los Angeles, stayed with my cousin Della. We waited in line and got tickets to get into but I was 13. You had to be 16 to get into a live taping, but I was already 5'11", or almost 6 feet.
Right.
And so my mother said he's 16. And then I got in and I said, oh my God, we made it. And then an usher said, excuse me, how old are you? And my mother got right in her face and she said, do you think I would take a child into something as important as the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson? And my mother, I mean, the lying.
God
was
bless
just,
her.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She really got
I
in her
want
face.
your job. Be great if she got that kid fired.
Yeah.
And ruined
her
her
life.
life.
So convincing. I felt like I was 16.
Yeah.
And I had just turned 13. And anyhow, it couldn't have been a better. First of all, Johnny did the monologue and he screwed up one of the lines and retook it. And then when they went to break, he said, oh, I really blew the shit out of that joke. And I said, oh my gosh, he swore.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear Johnny Carson.
Well, you know what? I talked to
swear.
Robert Smigel, told me that he went to a taping of Johnny Carson, and Johnny Carson, when he knew it wouldn't, because it was pre-taped, said shit in front of the crowd and they went wild. So that I think that was something he liked to do because everyone thought, back then the idea of someone that you knew on TV that intimately saying the word shit was
Yes.
Impossible.
Yes.
And so that must have been electrifying.
It was electrifying. And then the guest was Carrie Fisher and Gary Shandling.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. So Princess Leia at her Leia-ist. And then this
And Gary at his Shandlingist.
Oh my gosh. And then this comedian who I only knew from the Tonight Show, and he was so funny. And then he did this bit with, it wasn't a bit, I guess, but it came off as a bit with Carrie Fisher, where he says, I know your parents, Debbie Reynolds and Eddie Fisher. Do you know my parents, Irv and Muriel Shandling? And I was in love. I was like, here's this guy who's Jewish, neurotic, and miserable, yet he's flirting with Carrie Fisher. And it was that was the thing that I always found so interesting about comedians. They really had nothing to speak of in terms of being attractive to women, but they had all this confidence in it, and it really captured me at a very, very young age. I was like, that is the only way I'm ever going to get married, is if I'm super funny like Shandling or somebody like that.
That's fascinating, because I realize, I've talked about this a lot, but I think that kids naturally, I'm going to back it up because I think this is the analogy I've made, but I think when you play a video game, you're told, here are your powers or here are your weapons. You get like an inventory.
Yeah.
And I think all kids throughout history take an inventory early on. And I remember my feeling as a kid for me was, what are all the necessary things I need, and not having them? Like, wow. Do I have the looks that a girl? No. Am I an athlete? No. Am I this? Am I not? And I just remember kept going through. And then when I found out that I could make people laugh, thinking, all right, I've got this. I'm going to develop the fuck out of it.
Yes.
I'm going to.
Yes.
And then being able to, and mostly being interested in, I want that girl to like me. So.
Yeah.
And then the big barrier is she's laughing really hard, but I see her going to the dance with that other guy.
Oh, yeah.
Because
he's not as funny.
Or
his comedy is not as well worked out.
Right, exactly. No, He has no comedy, but he has a developed body.
Yeah.
Who needs that?
Yeah.
My shallow chest should be enough for anyone.
And
my wasted legs? What's wrong with these? My 19th century cough, the little bits of pink foam from dissolving lung. What's wrong with that?
Why are you saying those things, though?
My dad took care of everyone but me. A brilliant scientist who never noticed that I was dying of consumption.
You were the control experiment.
I was the control experiment.
I think consumption is my favorite old-timey disease, because a lot of people will go tuberculosis, but the people who are familiar go consumption.
Consumption. Also, I love...
What?
It's true. Oh, it's total. I'm totally with Gary. Look, you and I speak the exact same language. I like that people used to have stuff called the flux.
Yeah. Or they'd call you a lunger.
Lunger. If you had consumption, they'd call you a lunger.
Yeah.
But also, I love that when you got sick back then, they would apply a poultice. They would apply a mustard poultice to your chest, which basically means, just covering your chest with mustard.
Vapo rub.
Yeah, exactly. but they did it for, like, someone would get shot in the head. I believe when Lincoln was dying of a bullet the size of an Oreo cookie in his brain, they were like, apply a poultice. A mustard poultice will save the president.
Did it work?
Kinda. Because when he died, he smelled like a hot dog. And people weren't quite as sad.
I'm sure there were other poultices. There was the mustard.
I always hear about mustard.
The remoulade poultice. The tapenade poultice. That way he doesn't pull through, but we have a dip. We have a dipping sauce.
No, at the end,
Triscuits.
after Lincoln died, everyone sat around and they were very sad. And Seward said, now he belongs to the ages. And then somehow someone produced a bag of tortilla chips. And they just started dipping into his This stuff, little salsa. They all just start crunching. Mary Lincoln comes in. What are you doing? Well, we can't let this go to waste. The coffin isn't here yet. I want to make sure I mention your book too. You've been busy. You have a new memoir.
I didn't want to be a schnorrer, which is a Yiddish term meaning like
I learned that word
like
from
taker.
Groucho Marx.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to sing a song about being I'm not a schnorrer, which I think was Captain Spaulding, I think, has the word schnorrer in it. My name is Captain Spaulding, the African explorer. I'm no schnorrer. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And I remember as a kid as being a huge fan of the Marx Brothers and thinking, schnorrer, what's schnorrer?
Yeah.
And then someone explained it to me.
Oh, that's a great feeling for a Jewish person who knows some Yiddish to explain it to somebody, because when you show interest, we get very excited.
Yeah. You guys, and by say you guys, I mean the Jewish people, have the greatest phrase of all time, which works for everything. Oi.
Oi.
And it's perfect. And you know what it's perfect for? Texts. Because people tell me stuff and it's really heavy and you don't have time. And sometimes I just say, oi, and they're like, yeah, and exactly.
You can picture the face, the emoji that goes along with it.
Yeah.
And it's
the same face of when all the pastrami falls out of the sandwich.
It's Billy Crystal's Mr. Saturday Night character. That's what I picture.
So Misfit, growing up awkward in the 80s, is your memoir.
Yes.
And was this cathartic for you? Because you've talked about it a lot, and I think very, people say, oh, it's brave. And I think it's like, well, it's great that you talk about your struggles with mental health. And I applaud that, but it's that you do it with so much empathy.
Oh,
and you do it so intelligently, and you're funny about it.
Oh, thanks.
And I think that is that's a bomb. That's worth that's worth all the Prozac in the world, you know?
I mean, it was something that I aspired to over the years, to finally get to a point where I was far enough away from it that, and also that it was sort of a success story of I overcame this, because in the midst of it, I wasn't able to write about it. And also my brain wasn't working well enough and I didn't have enough confidence, but I was so elated and grateful to be on the other side of my depression, which I received ECT about 4 months before I did that abbreviating the states thing. And
really?
Yeah. And so
ECT,
the electroconvulsive therapy I was inpatient in Weill Cornell Hospital, New York Presbyterian in Manhattan, and
you said one of the patients actually recognized
me from TV, and he said, "Am I crazy? Or are you Gary Goldman?" Which is, you can write
both.
an entire act.
Apparently, both.
Yeah. You are crazy, but I'm getting that from context.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not because you think I'm Gary Goldman, although I would say maybe shoot higher for who you're imagining. You can imagine anybody.
Napoleon. Yeah. So many people to aim for.
Yes, and so anyhow, I was so grateful, and I wanted to tell the story because I wanted to share that there's hope, because that was one thing my doctor and my wife never gave up on me, but I gave up on myself many, many times. I kept going through the motions and trying new medicine and treatments, and ECT finally was the thing that worked in the hospitalization, and it got me to a level that I had never experienced in my life. I had spent my entire life sort of working at 70, 75%, sometimes 80% if I could get some momentum. And then it had kind of a cycle where I would be productive for 9 months and then I would fall apart and have to start all over again. So it was very frustrating. But since I have been, I guess I would say, in remission, that was probably October of 2017, I've had the most joy and experienced life in a way without the heaviness and the fatigue that accompanied a lot of my depressive episodes. So I'm so grateful. So I was happy to share this story so that it would give some people hope, because what I didn't realize is that people thought, I used to think when somebody famous would either commit suicide or come out about being depressed, I would say, well, why would that person be depressed? And I didn't realize that I could be that for some people, that some people would say, oh, if he can get depressed, and then it's not. it's not a matter of accomplishing something. It's a matter of chemistry.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that's very hard for people to understand, because the same thing you're trying to work with is telling you this isn't chemistry. It's you. You're lazy. You're dumb. You're untalented. So it was important that I was able to get that
I'm
story
guilty of
out.
the same thing when I was a kid, or even well into my teens and 20s, when I would hear about a brilliant author or just a performer I loved, or anyone getting really depressed, and I would think, but I don't understand.
Yeah. Elvis?
Why would Elvis be depressed?
Yeah.
Why would anyone who has that be depressed? And then, as you go through life, you realize that material things, success, or getting recognized is it's nice.
Yeah.
But it is really true that it doesn't have anything to do with your brain chemistry. And sometimes it can exacerbate it and make it feel worse.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I have this. And
This was supposed to be the thing that made me feel good about myself.
Yeah. So many people get into comedy or get into this business because they think, once I get that, and everyone knows who I am, and I'm driving a car that looks like that, then all my problems will be over. And when it doesn't happen, rage.
Painful.
Rage.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about myself.
But it was
rage mostly that the car isn't nicer.
Oh, well, okay.
I mean, come on. Tesla's nice, but I want a Bugatti. And I never got one. And that fucking sled sprawled out, but it's not mine.
Did the toboggan have a name?
Yeah, exactly. That when I die, I'm just gonna say toboggan. It'll be like all these reporters will be scattered. Yeah, toboggan. Yeah, whatever. Glide right. You are. Well, I'll just say it again. Pleasure to know you.
That's
I
so
really
nice to hear.
I
I feel the same way. You've brought me so much joy.
I really admire you because you're such a highly intelligent and empathetic comedian, and you do such beautiful work. You've been through a lot, which makes me sad, but also you've come through the other side, and you're very honest about it. I think it's going to help a lot of people. But mostly, if I didn't know any of this, I watch these specials, I watch your comedy. Every time I've seen you perform, I think, man, that guy is so gifted. He thinks so differently than everyone else. And everything is so crafted and beautifully done, the work that goes into it. So thank you.
Oh,
what you do is, as the Irish say, a mitzvah.
I'm pinching myself because that means so much to me, but also, and this was one of the things I wanted to mention, just the exposure you gave me on that show all those times was, it changed my life, and it gave me a touring career. So I'm so grateful for what you've brought to me, even before I was on the show. Just the joy in knowing that, there are other people who find this funny. And I thought it was just...
Well, we found each other.
Yeah.
And now we're two gangly, depressed guys from Massachusetts who know each other.
Who love to read.
Yay, us.
Yeah. I love that interview you did with Stephen Wright on his book, Harold.
Oh, my God,
which was such an incredible book. And he was a guy I listened to growing up who made me so happy,
He led the
too.
way for so many people.
But you made him laugh so hard that it was just a different side of Stephen
what's so
Wright.
funny?
My gosh, you were killing him.
The universal comment I've heard, and I'm not patting myself on the back, but it's funny how many people have said this.
Yeah.
All these comedians that have never heard him laugh.
Yes.
And I was thinking the same thing.
Yes.
Which is, he laughs.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's so straight all the time.
But he's such a kind, generous,
wonderful,
humble. Humble.
Yeah. He's a
Beyond
magical.
humble. Yeah.
He is a magical,
he's really special. Yeah.
Magical man with a hideous Boston accent. But what are you gonna do?
Hi, my name is Gary Goldman, and I feel ecstatic about being Conan O'Brien's friend.
That's very sweet.
And I feel like I wouldn't be that irritating.
Well, okay. Now wait a minute. Now I'm feeling. Now I have reservations.
Well,
that you bring it up
because you intersect with a lot of the things that I've taken great joy in my life, like when you wrote on Saturday Night Live, and then the early Simpsons, and then your show. We started. Well, we were colleagues, but I started doing comedy October 11th, and your show started September 13th,
in 1993.
1993.
Wow,
So
okay.
I had a job as a CPA working for Coopers and Lybrand at the time, but then they killed off Lybrand and merged with Price Waterhouse. Anyhow,
but this is the best road into comedy. Traditionally.
Yes. And so I remember watching your first episode when I was doing accounting during the day and just not being able to get out of bed for work the next day. So we've intersected. So, but I would
thank you.
I would like every once in a while I'd say, "Did you mind if I ask you about that episode where you pretended?" I was convinced that they were real headlines and real articles from newspapers,
right?
And then they became more and more absurd, and it was a kind of takeoff. Did on the Tonight Show at the time.
It wasn't
I
just
thought,
a takeoff.
Oh my gosh!
It was ridiculing.
Yes.
The existing Tonight Show in a way that I really enjoyed.
Yes.
Which was
and I thought, oh my gosh,
that host would show. Oh, these are real. These are I won't do the accent, but these would show real. Like this is a real ad, and look at this funny thing in the ad, and we would say, we're going to do the same thing, and we would show an ad that looked fairly innocent for like a waterbed, and then it would pan down in the corner, and there'd be a little picture of Charles Manson, and it would say, Charles Manson says, "This is this waterbed is murdering good." Something that's insane.
It's not even an expression.
Yeah, and then I would always act kind of incredulous.
Yes,
like how does that help sell the waterbed?
Right.
And Andy, of course, would play along, and he'd be like, I mean, I don't quite see why. And I remember, I thought we just loved writing those,
They
and
were so good. The funeral home one, we will make the death of a loved one the most horrific experience. And you were outraged.
Oh, I was always
because
outraged.
This is a difficult time for these people.
Yeah.
And they're promising to make it worse.
Yeah, I loved those.
And then
we called them actual items, and I'd always say, now this looks normal right here. This looks fairly normal, but whatever, and it's for like a restaurant where kids can eat, and then always it's. But why is look over here, and it's a little Hitler.
Yeah. Or there was a woman who was hit by a car, and she was treated by Dr. Hope she's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it makes me happy that you were watching. There are all these comedians. There are all these comedians that I adore, and you are among them. And makes me happy to know that they were watching because, just
it was
pure...
that thing that you had mentioned before about how when you first watched the Gary Shandling show, oh, this is just for me.
Yes,
and I felt that way, like with Get a Life with Chris Elliott, and then with when you started doing the late night.
It was funny. It was sending out a little signal and thinking somewhere out there someone's getting this.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to do that. We also wanted to stay on the air, which proved very difficult. Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend is brought to you by the Kia EV9 and Sirius XM. Sonia, you remember we talked about the Kia EV9, and we finally got to see it.
Ooh.
I went down and looked at it. Beautiful. Well, first of all, the color was gorgeous. It's this nice blue. It's got this very spacious third row.
Yeah.
I love a third row. I'm a large fellow. As you know, I'm 6'4", all muscle.
Okay. Well,
And,
that's debatable.
I was very comfortable. I really enjoyed it. And the plan. The plan is to have my assistant who took over for you because you weren't working out, David. Well, you know what I mean. You're goofing around a lot.
Okay.
David came in, and David, you're going to run some errands for me in the Kia EV9.
I'm excited.
It's a good-looking car,
It is.
and you and I sat in it for a second. It felt very comfortable.
Oh, wait, so much space.
Here's a little plus I want to add. SiriusXM offers a 3-month trial subscription to all equipped Kia vehicles. SiriusXM provides access to over 165 plus channels in the vehicle to listen to ad-free music plus sports, news, comedy, and more, including fan favorite Conan O'Brien Radio on channel 104.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send you out.
All right.
You're going to go out in the EV9, and you're going to do some errands for me.
Great.
Just enjoy this car. You're a young guy. This is a fine, fine car. Okay? I'm not saying that you don't deserve to drive a car this nice, but I am saying that.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, there it is.
The all-new, all-electric, 3-row Kia EV9. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Kia.com/EV9. Kia. Movement that inspires. there's a lot to talk about here. I'm going to start by paying you a compliment, which is a gentleman who worked for me for, God, almost, 30 years is Brian Kiley. And Brian Kiley I adore because he's the best joke writer I've ever known, one-liner joke writer, and also just a great guy and
the kindest, most generous,
but writes a deadly joke. Like he can just make an ice bullet of a joke, and it's beautifully. And I'll tell you, Brian Kiley has always raved about you.
Oh wow!
Even before I really got to know you, he was like,
so nice.
Gary Goldman is such a good. And then I started watching we had you on the show, and you did what became this viral sensation. You did this bit about how the states
got their abbreviations.
And what I remember is the architecture and the thought that went into it. You're so goddamn smart, and the intricacy of it, and just immediately thought, who is this guy? This guy's fantastic.
Wow. Oh,
and then, of
so
course,
nice.
I keep checking your clip from your appearance on your show where you did this. And millions and millions and millions of people keep seeing that
it's really
and
cool.
keep going back to it. And it's it makes me very happy that so many people now have joined the cult, because it is a cult of Gary Goldman. And that you've
there are
had
no questions allowed.
No questions allowed.
They have to follow
and you
my
have
orders.
Yes. And you have certain rights with the other women in the cult.
Oh, whoa.
Well, he does.
Whoa.
Because he wears the red robe and everyone else wears the blue robe. Well, oh, come on. This is Cult 101.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry.
I'm interested.
Oh, you're in, buddy.
Uh-oh.
I was so happy that you were going to come here today. And I'm just going to mention this because this just happened. We always put out, I don't know if you saw it on the way in, we put up a nice welcome basket.
Oh, yeah. And nobody does that anywhere else. It's
right.
so nice.
And it's filled with like treats and things like that. And I walk and it says, welcome. And there's a little chalkboard right there, a mini chalkboard. And whoever's coming, like, we had, this is a true story, we put out some muffins, or someone put out some muffins for Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he walked in and pointed at them with disdain and went, muffins, and walked past them. And then on the way out, he took a bite of one and like spit it out and went, not even good. But I was looking at your gift basket, and it was filled with all this great stuff, and I picked up, I don't know why, I just picked up this there's a nice thing of Blue Diamond almonds, whole natural. And look at this is a very nice can, and it's been set out for you amidst all these other like beautiful things. And I just happened to, I don't know why, but I was like talking to somebody and I was playing with the top, and I pulled the top off. This has been pre-opened.
Oh my gosh.
Someone opened this, took some almonds, then put the foil back and put the top back on. And I thought, what?
And it's someone in this room.
Exactly. Well, I don't know if it's someone in this room. It's someone in this building, or else it was from the last time. But someone did this, and I thought, what message is this sending to Gary, who was going to take the basket home?
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm having these now.
Take the basket home. Blue Diamond has always reminded me of wacky packages, like how easy it would have been to make a wacky pack of Blood Diamond almonds.
Nice.
And it would be gory, like a wacky package.
I used to love wacky packages.
Yeah. They were awesome.
Do you remember those at all?
What?
They were drawn parodies like you'd see in a Mad magazine or a Cracked, but they were for a popular product. And then they would do a drawing of it, and they would make the sort of...
Yeah, but the artists were incredible. Yeah. Like Art Spiegelman used to work for them.
Yeah.
They were stickers with bubble gum.
Yeah, they were
gum.
stickers, and then you'd stick them everywhere. And that was a big part of my childhood,
was
seeing these wacky packs.
Our bedroom doors would be their final resting
More
place.
beautiful Victorian homes have been destroyed by these shitty stickers.
By wacky packages and STP stickers.
You and I...
That's true.